What's going on, Shield Brothers and Shield Maidens? This is True for Shield's Rest, and today we are playing Call of Cthulhu, and this is our Halloween special. Our intro unfortunately got messed up, which is why I'm doing this right now. So you kind of missed out on that. I had messed up the stream, and therefore the beginning audio got a little screwy. So the rest of it's fine. Unfortunately, Mark was introducing his character. His character's name is Eddie, and he is our chauffeur slash driver. That's a part of this, basically, investigators group. Everyone else's is fine, but you'll see that the confusion is Mark is playing a guy named Eddie, and Eddie's playing a guy named Mark. So, yeah, a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this.
True.
All right, I'm playing Russell Finley, who's an investigator, a private investigator, all the way from Scotland, and just here to basically find some work and start up his own little private investigation company. So he's a black hair, fedora, wears suits generally speaking, but always comes in dapper with a vest. So
Hey, Mindy.
Yes, I will be playing Alfie Aldridge today, who is a well respected doctor throughout the neighborhood, but by night, he kind of leads a second life. At night, he likes to frequent some speakeasies, some bars, and ruffle up some people for some extra cash. What's he spending the cash on? No, nobody really knows throughout his peers, but that's going to be Alfie Aldridge, kind of the brawling doctor.
All right. And joining us for the first time, Eddie.
I'm playing Mark E. Mark, coming from England. He moved to the United States to Arkham, Massachusetts, looking for his lost sister who disappeared. And it was under mysterious circumstances, so he went to the university as a librarian to try to learn as much as he can about the occult. And his father was a lockpick thief type individual, so he carries around a lockpick set that was engraved from his father.
Beautiful, beautiful. As you all enter, you very quickly notice a large set gentleman um, sitting off kind of into the corner of the cafe there, recognizes you, Russell, immediately. He is the one who contacted you for the hiring, and he quickly waves you down. Um,
Aye, what can I do for you?
good evening, good evening. Sit, please, please, all of you, all of you. My name is Mr. Knott. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Um, I'll cut right to the chase. I'm a landlord by trade. I have a property that I can't seem to get it off my hands. There seems to be some sort of bad reputation for it. Some people, they get in, they get spooked. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I personally had no problem with it, but um, basically hiring you to kind of get the scoop on it. I'm not really familiar with its history, and hopefully you can help me clear whatever it is about this house that people just aren't enjoying.
Aye, we might be able to. Can we go and see the place?
Of course, of course. He gives you kind of like a little folded up piece of paper or whatever. It has address, couple names of the people there. You can visit it whenever. Um, and I don't know, possibly maybe it has history, within like the local libraries and such like that. Some records. I don't know if you could dig into that, maybe see where along the line it kind of fell off.
I think we will. Think we will.
Right. And I will obviously pay for trouble. $20 a day until you finish the task. And some up front, and he hands you um, kind of $20 to the group.
All right, he'll take that and then pocket it. Right, lads.
Mhm.
So shall we be off then? If y'all don't have any questions, I'm more curious about the library and what that might have to offer.
I do have one question for you, Russell. Maybe you can ask the gentleman.
Aye.
Just, I'd like to know before we get there, Is there any kind of oddness about this house? Like, how's the decorations? Do they have any antique dolls, things of that nature?
Eddie, why are you so interested in dolls?
I just like to know what I'm getting into. If there's some
Is that what you're looking
stuff
for?
like that.
You're looking for dolls?
Why are you worried about him looking for dolls? Leave the man alone, alright?
That's just a weird thing
You're
to be
fine.
at.
You're fine. Anywho, answer
You
the
must not
question.
have experienced that much,
I guess not.
Mr.
Are
Knott.
you
Do you,
asking
do
that
you know?
in front of him, like an earshot of him at the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got your stand. It's been kind of, um, not decrepit abandoned from what I can tell. It's just no one's lived in it in a while. It's empty. Maybe some odds furnitures here and there, but I haven't got to inspect it too much in a while. Um, I haven't been able to catch any interest for it.
Any broken mirrors, black cats,
Um,
anything of that nature?
not that I'm aware of. No. I mean, it lives
All
in
right.
a well-off neighborhood.
All right. Appreciate that.
Right, well, who was
I'll
the
hold you
previous
to it.
owner?
It was a. They already got me.
Mark, do you know what they're? I don't know. I don't know. Black cats? I thought you said black cats there for a second there, Eddie, but you mean black cats like for bad luck?
Yeah, like usually if there's black cats, it's like an omen. There's like demons and stuff.
Aye.
You got to keep an eye out for that. If this place has a bad reputation,
I guess so. Eddie, are you scared of any cats?
I'm not scared of cats, but
What about you, Mark?
goes
Yeah, what
along
about
with-
you, Mark?
Are you scared of cats? Of the black kind? Or any broken mirrors
Yeah.
of sorts?
Not any kind of cat particularly, but I think I just want to get a little vibe from the individual we're talking to, kind of see if he seems ethereal or of this plane from my experience. If there's anything off about this man.
Spoken like a true librarian, if you will.
The
See, Mark knows what I'm
Macario
talking
family.
about.
Sorry, say that again.
The Macario family.
Macario family, alright.
They were the previous tenants.
Is this a well-known name throughout Boston? Do we know the Macario family?
No.
Okay.
I posted up a little handout to y'all that basically has. That's what most of the handouts for this will be. It'll be like recaps, so we all stay on top of those. But it is in the Discord chat. And then if you need anything, please feel free reach out, and I'll check in periodically as the days go by.
Well, I guess I'll go get the car warmed up. Mark, you good with directions? You want to ride in the front with me, help navigate?
For sure.
All right. So it looks like you and I are in the back. Do we need to bring anything? I mean, I usually just keep my med kit on my side. Do we need anything more?
Unsure
Are
at the
you guys
moment.
set?
I think we're
Because I mean,
set.
I hardly leave the house without, a way to perform open heart surgery if I need to.
Can never be too prepared. I've got a first
You can
aid
never be
kit
too
in the
prepared.
car.
That's what I always tell myself. Yeah.
Aye, spoken like a
Got some-
true pharmacist.
I've got some odds and ends in the toolbox.
Yeah. I got some opium. Don't worry, we're good.
He's got a lot stacked.
1920s, right? Okay.
Yeah, we're still a couple years away from Quaaludes. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Called it something different, but it exists.
Prescribing cocaine.
Yeah.
It's for tooth surgery.
Beautiful. Alright. So y'all have you see from the handout basically a couple places that y'all can go check out, or you can head straight to the house, or whatever have you.
So what we get? Another 20 on the way back? Is that what he said?
Something
I
like
was
that.
too busy.
Hey,
I was too busy worrying about Eddie worrying about cats. But I mean, if there's $20 on the line, I say we could just go straight there.
well, if there's
You
$20
can have the
on the
20.
line, let's go ahead and take our time, huh? Let's
Well,
head to
I'm
the
ready.
library,
What do you-
perhaps. And
He did offer you 20 a day.
Mm.
he did offer us 20 a day. I say we milk this
Oh.
cat for all it's worth.
So we could just say we're doing this for a year.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'd rather not be on the books for a
Do like
frickin' year.
$6,000 or something like that.
Yeah, he probably should have put a deadline on this.
He probably should have, but who knows?
Probably should've.
Let's find out how long this one shot can go for.
Yeah.
So I say we head to the library first.
Alright.
No takers.
Yeah, let's go. That's fine.
No, that's fine.
I've just got a fat cigar I've clipped off and lit up as I'm getting in the ride, getting everybody ready.
Well, thanks, Eddie. Take us there
Tell
if
me
you
where to
don't
go.
mind.
Eddie, you got a second one of those, or can I just
I'm
take
gonna
a...
drive in circles unless you guys tell me which way.
Well, I'll tell you where to go. You're fine. Mark, get in. Let's go.
Come on, Mark.
Alright.
I'm there.
Already messing me up.
It's,
I know. I'm like,
yeah.
Mark me or Mark him?
I know, it's messing me up too. Oh, God.
Oh shoot.
I was not prepared for this.
Alright. You all pile into you want to describe your vehicle there?
Yeah, what's the ride?
Yeah, I'm not a huge car guy, so anyone listening that knows I'm lying, don't give me a hard time. It's a Chevrolet FB Coupe. I think that has 4 doors, and maybe it's got a convertible top or something. We'll make that up.
It does
You
now.
sure this is your car? You're not too sure
It's
on the specs.
sizable enough for the 4 adults and a toolbox
Might
and
be
some
able to
doctor
type
supplies
as
and whatever
well.
bags you guys have.
My 10-volume encyclopedia.
There you go.
Yeah.
You put that right in the trunk, in the square space where the tire goes.
Shouldn't the tire go under the vehicle?
We'll say it's it's got a nice red color and the inside's got some wood paneling because that's always nice.
Hey, good mahogany. I like it.
Good mahogany.
Whatever the coolest car from the 20s you can picture is, that's what we're driving.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it. All right. Easy enough to drive. You're a driver by trade. Yeah, you make it to the library, no problem. It's this nice, big, grand building. Those stone steps leading up to it. Great, large wooden doors, and as you come in, you just see obviously rows upon rows of any manner of book, encyclopedia, tome you can think of. And there's a small, well, not small, like a rather large, I guess, check-in kind of desk. The young woman sitting there, and she kind of waves and greets you, and then kind of just goes back to her work. Unless you needed to like get her attention, she just kind of acknowledges that you're there.
I'll walk up to her and with the address basically in hand. Pardon me, ma'am. Do you have a wee moment for us? We're trying to find some information.
Oh yes, of course.
I'm looking
Okay.
for information on this particular address, if you don't mind.
She takes it. Says, oh, there's a what are you trying to learn from it? Like its location, or
Hey, a
like-
bit about the location, but primarily if there's any history on it. Whoever the past
of course.
owners were, perhaps, that sort of thing.
okay, yeah. There's a and she kind of leads you to this. You can just follow me. There is a. She leads you to this kind of room where it's kind of like histories by like you can basically look them up by address, and it shows things like kind of like the history of those addresses. If there's anything significant, possibly sale records and stuff like that, it's all kind of like public knowledge. And she leads you to the section that has that. And just kind of, she said, if there's anything else you need, please just come find me at the front.
Well, what about newspapers, by chance? Anything that was on this house in particular?
It's about the Macario family, Russell. Macario.
Yeah, I know the family name. I'm talking about the address.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Come
thought
on.
you were looking for the family information. Okay.
I'm not trying to look up their medical records. I was going to leave that for you.
I can do that.
Yes, there is There's a section of the library dedicated to, old, kind of like newspaper savings by like date and year and all that. I wouldn't know where that is off the top of my head, and she kind of like points you into the direction. At this point, I would say, as far as research goes, whoever wants to, you can all roll it or pick someone to do it. And it will be a library use roll.
I'll roll too.
A library use roll. All right, good.
Yeah.
I took this
Papers
for a
have pictures,
reason.
right? I'm just looking for the
So
picture.
how
Everything's
the
a D100, right? So
Yeah, so everything is going to be a D100, and you're trying to roll underneath your score.
I don't have a score.
I rolled an 18.
All right. What's the success? Is that a
Um,
normal, hard, or extreme success?
That is going to be a what is it? Large. My score is 70 with half being 35.
Okay, so yeah, so your normal, your big number scores are your normals. The second number is a hard success, and the third number is an extreme success. So whenever you roll, you'll just tell me if you failed or which level of success you got.
So a hard success.
Okay. Anyone else succeed? Everybody can roll for this one. Sorry.
yeah, I failed. I have 75 library and I rolled an 80.
Ooh,
Oh, I
Wow.
rolled a 98.
okay.
Damn.
So I failed harder than you did.
Get it out now, gentlemen.
I should have just not rolled.
Regular success
Yeah.
for Alfie.
Regular success for Alfie. Okay.
Mark, isn't this your job?
I know.
Lovely, lovely. All right, so
I'm
gonna
probably
send you
distracting
all-
him with talking too much.
Puff and cigar, smoke in his face.
Yeah, I'm talking about the cats and all the superstitions, and hope we find some pictures so I can see if there's any cats in them.
All right, we'll find you some
Alright,
cats.
so what y'all find is I'm gonna post it up to y'all first, and then we'll kind of go over it. That was some pretty good successes there.
So, Mark, is this the library you work in, or do you work in a different one?
Wait, which library are we in?
I don't
This
know.
is,
Does it look
it's-
familiar to
it's-
you?
It's titled the Central Library. It's like that's like the name of it. It's like the main town of the library of like the area of the town you're in.
Not
Oh.
my library.
Don't
Not
look
your
at that
library?
one.
That makes
That's the
sense.
wrong one.
Well, I made up a library name for my character sheet. It's the Miskatonic University Library.
So, how does this
I'm
How does-
guessing it's not the same.
how does this compare to the Mr. Tonic University Library, in your opinion? They got better books.
No, it's worse.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Well, why didn't we go there?
It wasn't an option. It's too far away.
Yeah, dude.
You
Listen,
have a
when you
car.
start driving, you can tell us where we're going, all right? We came to the Central Library.
All right. So this is the kind of information you discover as you're going through. You've learned in 1835, a prosperous merchant builds the house, but the merchant immediately falls ill. He sells it to a Mr. Walter Corbett Esquire. You then learn in 1852 that Walter Corbett is sued by neighbors who petition to force him to leave the area in consequences of his serious habits and unauspicious demeanor. And eventually, Corbett wins the lawsuit. His obituary in 1866 states that he still lived in the same place. It also states that a second lawsuit was being waged to prevent Corbett from being buried in his basement as provided by his will. So that's kind of what you learn. I'd say it takes you about half a day to kind of gather all that information. So you can, and that's pretty much how it'll work for the library use right now. Y'all roll, takes about half a day. If you want to try and learn more information, it'll take another half day, so on and so forth.
I worked
Those
under
would
a
be-
Dr. Corbett. I wonder if they were brothers.
Dun dun dun.
So, is he also an Esquire?
I don't know. I didn't know him too well. He was a dick. But his first name was not Walter.
It was Doctor
It was Doctor.
Corbett.
So this is a little bit out of character right now, but this is about 50 or 60 years ago, right? These articles? Or
Yeah,
what
so it's
time period
currently
are we
we're
in?
like we'll call it like 1923.
Okay.
That
I'm thinking too, like, I don't know about you gentlemen, but perhaps as we progress and before we actually go to the house, this mentions neighbors having issues.
Aye.
Might be worth stopping by the neighbors.
That's a bonny
Well.
idea.
See if they've got any current understanding of things they're affected by, maybe. I mean, if the house is abandoned, then maybe they haven't seen anything.
You're just hoping the neighbors have cats.
No.
Right, well,
Hoping
lads,
they don't.
what do you think? Shall we check out the neighbors?
Who are you talking to, Russell?
To you, the lads.
Oh, everyone? Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Very absent-minded doctor we got here.
Seriously, though.
No one else said anything. What are you talking about?
You're not
I'm the
vibing on any of your own medications, are you?
I was
No.
wondering the same. Are you drugged up on your own supply?
No, not yet.
All right.
Hey, did you guys read in the newspapers, did you happen to see if there was dates about when the Maricario family purchased the house? Because we have dates here from 1866 that seem to say
This handout didn't really
Corbett died.
mention
Do we know?
Maricanio family.
No, so these are going to be more of like those significant things, like it was built, there was the lawsuit, as far as like purchasings and stuff in the library here. Not finding those ones.
There could have been several owners since that Corbett gentleman.
I could have been.
Could have been. I mean, what's the life expectancy here? Like, about our age?
A bit odd too, don't you think that he wanted to be buried in his own basement? You guys want to be buried in your own houses at all, or?
It's a really nice basement, only.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, when you build it right, you know,
Yeah,
you kind of want to die in it, or at least be buried there, at the very least.
I don't blame not Dr. Corbett.
I'm not getting good vibes on this place, but I really want to go see it.
Same. I
This
say
whole
we.
damn city's full of bad vibes.
I say we hop in the car and we go check out those neighbors, see if they know anything about the Macario family, or at least have heard anything, and then of course on Mr. Corbett himself. Let's
You
ride.
also have, if you are looking for stuff that's more like maybe those transactions and stuff like that, there is what is you would know as the Boston Globe. It's like a newspaper place, so they'll have like, again, it's one of those, if it's like significant ones, but those will have more of those kind of like public records of transactions and stuff like that, possibly. And then you also have, if you really wanted to get to it, there's a police station. Maybe they would have, if there's anything law-wise significant with it. You also have
That's an idea.
which has like a records hall basically as well. So those are like kind of places that have like records of things.
You know what? Change of plans. Let's do that first, and then we'll go talk to the neighbors. Maybe some things were reported, and some eyewitness accounts could be had.
Your point, man, Russell. I follow you.
Cops usually know what's going on, right?
Hey, they at least have an idea. All right, Eddie, let's drive. We got places to go.
To the police station.
Now, Eddie, can you do this in such a manner that is just so over the top that we get there lickety split? I'm talking shortcuts. I'm talking driving fast. I'm talking cutting people off. Maybe running over somebody. Who knows?
Quite
They
certain
won't
I could.
catch us.
Got
You're
the
like one of the
window
few
down.
people in the
I got the
car.
cigar burning. I got the sleeves rolled.
Yep.
I'm just
Just cruising.
whipping it.
Don't ruin
Oh,
the
you're whipping it?
upholstery.
Yeah, dude, give me a
It'd be like-
car use roll. See how well you, since we're speeding through town, trying to get there in a timely manner.
Yes.
How about drive auto? I have that skill.
Yeah, it's like that's whichever one it's called. It's like car use.
I should not be driving like this. I rolled a 78. That's I mean, I don't know what you call it, but I did not meet the thresholds.
What?
Okay. I'd
What was
say
your?
it's-
That's just a fail.
it's, yeah, it's not like you don't make it there, but it's you're just hitting a lot of red lights. A lot of
There you
pedestrians,
go.
crosswalks. It's just
It turns into a
yeah,
lot of you griping at me and me saying I'm trying.
Exactly.
Look at this. Look at this old lady in front of me. She doesn't know how to drive.
Right, we'll end her already. We've got places to
Why is
go.
she going the same way as we are? She must be going to the cops too.
Swear to
Thought
goodness.
you were good at this.
Let me
thought
try
so
this
too.
back road, and then I can get behind somebody else. That's slow.
It's not.
You're constantly cutting people off to get into a slower lane.
Probably the worst driving skills you've ever seen.
that's the absolute worst. That happens all the time here in Charleston. It
My
is
clients are
nonsense.
usually more scenic in their routes.
All right. You do eventually make it. It's getting closer to evening time. Not like an inappropriate time to arrive, but it's starting to get sun's starting to set and all that. Normal police station, kind of brick building, all that good stuff. You walk in. There's again like a little check-in station or whatever. Um, as you walk up to it, it's just kind of like a gruff gentleman is like, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Hey, Tom. Hey, how are you doing? Wanted to see if you could pull some records for us, or at least get us to the individual that can pull some records for us on a particular house that's been, having issues.
Uh, what house? Why are y'all pulling this? What is this?
Well,
Or-
it's something we're trying to find out more. There's a client that's asking for us to look into it, so figured you'd be the next stop on our little docket here before we head up.
I'd say go ahead and give me a kind of like a persuade check, and I'll say you can have an advantage on this one. You probably are familiar with the police station, given your job here. And what that is you'll roll the tens dice twice, and you'll take the lower one.
Okay. All right, that's pretty good. I got it's a normal success. I rolled a 7. My persuade is absolute shite, so
Hey, it worked out.
I can charm. I can't persuade, apparently.
All right, cool. Let me get this.
So just that normal success.
He's like, all right, yeah. Give me a minute. I'll get Kim to go grab that for you. And she'll bring it up.
Do you get any weird vibes about this place?
Get the
I'm
vibe
getting
shit.
weird vibes from every place we go.
You're a little paranoid, aren't you?
I mean,
What
this
happened
guy's
to you?
just questioning us too much, too.
What guy?
Like, what's
Mark?
up with that?
Mark's just hanging here. Who are you talking about? The cop?
The cop,
Shit.
man.
It's the cop's job to ask questions.
All right. And he eventually comes back up. He's like, yeah, this is
If we stall this long enough and research for many days, we can probably just buy the house ourselves.
That's not a bad idea.
that would eventually work. So I will give context to that there.
Right, Tom, what are we working with here?
So yeah, I mean, as far as the house itself goes, nothing. But I looked into that Corbett fellow, and he's in relation to this chapel here. I don't know if that's going to help you at all, but it seems like something that
Chapel.
kind of in relation. Yeah, it is the chapel called the Chapel of Contemplation. I guess there was like a raid on it. They had disappearing children here. It's some weird stuff, and kind of like hands it to you. And it's like you can take a look over it, and see. But yeah, nothing on the house itself. But the guy you mentioned, Corbett, or the creator of the house, he was involved with like this weird stuff.
Right. Was there by chance any possible connection with the Macario family?
The Macarios, nah. I mean, this happened way back in the day.
All right.
In fact, the guy, the pastor that was there, he was arrested probably like 40 years ago when this happened. But he and he's like kind of looking through it. Like, yeah, it looks like he actually escaped. Huh. Escaped prison a couple years ago. No one's seen him since.
Well, that's just great. And now we got religion involved. You know that means devils.
Yeah, it always does.
Always. Is anyone a
And they
paladin
gotta be
here?
praising something about somebody.
Never mind. No one feels like the holy type around here, so we might be fucked, lads.
That's
So
remarkable.
let's maybe we check out this chapel. We keep getting places to go to first before we head to this fucking house.
Yeah, and I think Eddie's gonna need a little
Yeah.
spiritual refreshment before we go.
Yeah,
Now we gotta
Do the
keep an eye
job.
out for this killer on the loose.
I feel like
And
Mark
Mark,
needs a little spiritual refreshment now that we're talking
Yeah.
about it.
And Mark, I hear they have books.
Can't wait. Be exciting.
It'll be
Sounds
something.
it. You sound stoked. Let's go.
Right.
Go
So
on,
at this
Eddie.
point, it is getting late. You all, unless you have a
Church is
reason
never
to
closed.
stay.
Churches never
That's-
close.
Church is
That is
never
true.
closed.
Church is never closed. If you guys want to go straight to the church, if not, you can talk about it in the morning.
Oh, straight to the church.
Wouldn't
Hashtag
be the
church is
first
never
time I
closed.
slept in a pew.
Beautiful.
We're getting our
You,
$20 worth.
We're
yeah,
getting,
indeed.
getting the
Crushing it.
$20 worth.
As you arrive to the location so described in your notes there, what is left of this old church stands at the end of a crooked, dingy street. The ruins are so weathered and overgrown with greenery that the gray stone rubble seems more like natural stone than former walls and foundation. You pass a slumping wall bearing white painted symbols, apparently freshly swabbed, 3 Ys arranged in a triangle, so that the top elements of each Y touch the other 2 Ys. In the center, so created, is painted a staring eye. Which
I don't like this at all. This place looks.
Eddie will be fine.
It's so much fun.
We got Russell. This is like what he does.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got Mark for this. He should be our history man, eh?
This is the symbol that you guys
Yeah.
see on it there. It's these 3 Ys that create a triangle with an eye. And
I'm with you. This is spooky.
That's the original Illuminati for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely is. Mark, help us out with this symbol.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about it?
Do I have any
You
checks for
can-
this?
yeah, give me that occult check there.
Got a cult check? Alright. I got a, what is that, hard check?
A hard success.
Yeah, hard success.
Nice.
Right.
That's how you do that.
So, for this occult check, so you don't really garner information per se, right? It's not like a magical thing. I will say you just get a sense of like a great evil. It sends a chill down your spine as you kind of like place your hand on this, and you hear, I say for just a brief moment, you almost hear like a faint scream in the back of your head. And for a second, you like turn, nothing's there, but and you almost second guess yourself whether you heard it or not. But you, like the hair on the back of your neck stands up.
What kind of scream could you like demonstrate?
Yeah, let me go wake.
Demonstrates crazy.
Is
Got
it
him.
like a human like scream or like a monster
Yeah.
scream?
It's the sound a toddler makes when you don't give them a snack, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you wake them
Or
up
just
with
like
your
a
own
banshee?
scream.
Yeah.
God.
Alright. Alright.
That's kind of, that's what you see from like the outside. Right. This is all on the outside there.
Okay.
Right, you okay?
Do we see anything?
From out here, or do you like go in?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not
do
going
we
in
just see that? We don't see anything else? Like any like secret entrances to the building or, you know, like where cult members may go?
You could do like anybody can do like a spot hidden check.
Okay.
Oh, I can do that.
And I'm looking for black cats. I'll do a spot.
Um,
I'll do this
I
fine.
got a regular success.
Ooh.
All right. Whatever appropriate check you think is for black cats. Besides
Yeah.
Well,
Firearms.
do we call it a fail when you always roll higher than their number on your sheet? Because I did that again.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No.
You just let me know if it's a 96 or higher. That's all I need to know.
It was, well, 98 before, but not this one.
Oh, okay.
I got a hard
just let me
success.
know. Okay, you got a hard success,
Normal success.
normal
I
success,
got normal.
normal success. So you guys take a look
What's wrong with
around.
my character?
I think it's your dice.
Yeah, your character can't even drive.
I built this
So
wrong. Yeah.
from the outside, you don't really find anything that looks like out of the norm as far as like a secret entrance or anything like that. And that's just like the perimeter search. Did anybody go inside during this check, or was this all just a perimeter scope?
I think it'd be perimeter at first before we head in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from the outside, you don't really find anything. I mean, it's definitely an abandoned church. Everything's like either boarded up, overgrown, things like that. Definitely doesn't look like it's been you seen any use or any visitors from the outside, and nothing secret entrancey.
Okay. Let's head in, shall we? I'm very curious about what else could be on the inside. By the way, what was that symbol for anyway?
Couldn't tell.
Well, damn.
I'm useless.
We have a driver who can't really drive. We have a librarian
Hey,
that does know how to
You saw
library.
the old lady. Come on. That wasn't my fault. Driving is a public skill, dude.
Well, that's fine. I asked for you to go mad with it, but you just went all slow. So, you
I was
know.
trying.
I thought you were an American. I was expecting a lot more from you.
Hey, if you're going in there, how about I stand at the perimeter and do like watch?
Oh, you want to be out here by yourself in the dead of night? Okay.
I'll let you know. If I
That's
see
fine.
a ghost or a demon sneaking up on you, I can scream it out to you.
You can stay out here. That's fine. The lads and I will be on the inside.
Call if you get hurt.
Aye.
Stay in eyesight.
Now, Alfie, are you a doctor that knows how to doctor, though? I don't think I want to find that out the hard way.
No, I'm the best in the
He's
I'm
an
the
eye
best.
doctor.
I am the best in the field. You make no mistake.
What's your education level?
More than anyone you know.
High school.
Yeah.
As Alfie kind of like goes to his
60.
tool, like his like medicine toolbox, and pulls out like a jar of maggots and shakes it just to make sure they're still alive, and then he puts it back in. Like, we're ready.
Do you have like a crow mask kind of like sitting on your hip or something? Like the leather masks?
Oh, I do have like a leather mask, but it's not like plague doctor cool.
Like a gimp mask, or
And you need all
Kind
those
of.
herbs and spices.
Ball
and
gag.
potpourri.
All right,
Nice.
we go in.
All right. As you go in, for the four of you that do enter, Marky Mark here has already felt this feeling, but as you all enter the church as well, you start to just get like that same kind of like uncomfortable, and I'd say, for Mark, if you come in, you're getting that, you have that closer attachment to the occult. You almost start to get like a headache, like it just doesn't feel quite right as you come in here.
I pull my gun
know, it's-
immediately.
Okay.
Just at the
He's
ready.
big giant chapel, mostly granite, like blocks of granite everywhere. Timbers kind of like half burned out, not like glowing or anything like freshly used, but a fire was definitely abandoned, so to speak, and not cleaned up. Just kind of like ancient feel to it.
GM, could I roll a medicine check on this feeling to see if like a tonic or some of my like medicine would be able to like kind of like ease the nerves to where we're more clear-headed than afraid?
Yeah, you can roll a medicine check.
Phenomenal. What's 1/5 of 90?
Is it not auto-filled in there?
Yeah, it should be on your character
No,
sheet.
none of us are mathematicians.
Oh,
You're the doctor.
too late at night.
that's a critical success then.
There we go.
A critical success is just one, so it's an extreme success.
It's an extreme success. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
With an extreme success, I would say the fact that it was completely onset, I would say you're almost baffled, like all of a sudden, like, and you could see it on the others, like kind of the sweat appearing, and Russell kind of like grabs his head, like like it's all matching as soon as you walked in. To you, this is like doesn't even make sense because that's not how medicine works.
Mm.
So is it
do you
like the
have-
headache? So I was gonna say,
Sorry.
is it like the headache that Harry Potter feels? Like you're touching your head, like when he sees Lord Voldemort. Is that it's like you're like, ah.
Yeah, that's what you all do. Is you do that little. So it's like at first you're like, oh, let me take like some 1920s Tylenol. I don't know when Tylenol was made, but you like would think, yeah, I have something, but then like it's kind of weird that all three of you like got this at once.
There's nothing wrong with
idea.
you
I don't
guys.
feel well.
And as you guys are kind of walking around, I want the three of you to roll a luck check.
Oh boy, that's my lowest skill yet. Oh no, it's not.
Are you outside or are you inside?
Oh, I would stayed outside then. You said 4 people went in, so I was like, guess he
Sorry,
included
sorry.
me.
No,
Oh, I'm
I
outside
meant
then.
three.
I'm vibing.
The three of you that
All
You
right,
guys
went.
okay in there?
Success.
Success.
It
Okay.
hurts.
Success.
That one's just regular success or fail, right? There's no.
Yeah, for luck, it's just success or fail.
Yeah, it's a success then.
Yeah, success as well.
Success.
Success
Okay.
for me.
As you guys are walking around, you feel the floor is this. There's a lot of weak spot on it, and as one of you goes to step on it, you're able to kind of step back as the floor collapses in.
Hey,
Shit.
watch out for that.
Everyone was lucky enough to not be there when it fell.
I like that.
Eddie would have been losing his mind. That would have sent him over the edge, and then I'd have to treat him for freaking psychiatric care.
But yeah, you just yeah. So as you're walking around, this floor basically collapses in, and it goes down pretty deep.
Pretty deep.
How deep?
Did I hear that from outside?
I would say, yeah, you heard like the cracking of wood.
I'd probably make my way in.
Right, Eddie,
I
get
was about
over
to-
here.
I would say it's probably like 10 to 15 feet ish is what it
Oh,
looks like.
perfect. I got 100 feet of rope.
My man.
I think you might be able to make it down there.
You took that
If we
adventuring
wanna go-
pack.
I don't know if we want to go
Let's do
down or
this.
search the rest. But is there more to this floor of the church? Is it just like the altar?
Outside of that, I mean, you can do if you're looking for something specific, you can we could do like a spot hidden, but just from like kind of walking around, it just looks kind of like an abandoned church
Oh, we're going down this
Creepy
hole.
abandoned church.
going down.
Is there
the
any
hole.
like holy water or anything?
You can do a luck check. See if you find any.
Got a regular success.
Yeah, dude. There's a bottle of water.
Just like
Whether
You
it's
guys all
holy
right
or
in
not,
here?
we don't know.
You guys all right in here? I walked in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
take the holy
fine.
water.
Nice.
Look at this hole.
Who put the hole in the floor?
Yeah,
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, just
I'll
sort
take
of,
the fall. It was Alfie.
sort of happened.
Sure. I don't know. I think it all happened simultaneously. We're kind of walking side by side, and then just, boom.
Why am I sweating? I'm like clamming up.
Yeah,
What's
dude.
going on?
Immediately as soon as you walk through, you get those same symptoms.
Might be the Mexican food we had last night.
Yeah.
I think we should leave this place.
No, dude, it's a good time.
Are we gonna rappel down the hole?
Aye, let's do that.
All right, easy
I'll
enough.
stay up
Easy
here.
enough. You kind of rappel down. We'll say Edward holds the rope for you as you all shimmy down. Who all is going to go down into the hole? All right,
I'll go in. I got my searchlight.
Nice, nice.
Are you coming?
Oh, I'm
Talking
not
to you,
coming.
Eddie.
Nope.
Okay.
I gotta anchor the rope up here. And
He's the car
keep
guy,
an ear
dude.
out.
Get the vehicle ready.
What if the ghosts come from up here?
All
Or
right, well,
what
just
if,
let me
what
know.
if what if Pastor Michael Thomas comes to check on the hole in his church?
Michael
He
Thomas.
comes through the front door. I'm gonna.
That's a
I
good
need to
football
see him.
player.
Yeah,
Okay, I go down the
there's a
hole.
back door if you- to
Right, Eddie, do you have your weapon on you?
I left it in the car. It's all right. It's all right. If something comes in here, I'm jumping down the hole with you guys. So, be all right.
All right. And then I'll go down the hole.
All right. As you kind of rappel down, you this part of basement kind of sealed off from the rest. This is like one little standalone room. Maybe what looks like might have been stairs off one side, but has since had like kind of rubble close off that kind of like entrance. Within this room, you see a cabinet, and next to the cabinet, you see two skeletons dressed in these like tattered silk robes. They look to be like kind of huddled up in the corner, maybe even where they perished in the fire. Perished in a fire.
Are the clothes in such good condition?
That's a question.
Strange.
That is a good
that's what you
question.
find here.
Maybe we need some fire retardant robes. You never know.
But yeah, so that's what you find basically in this basement is these two skeletons like fetal positioned ish next to this like cabinet.
I was gonna say,
That's
so
what's in here.
with the cabinet, is it like can't go over to try and open it?
Yeah, if you when you open the cabinet, it looks to be records of some kind. But at this point, they've like between being molded and the fire and stuff like that, they're all pretty unreadable. But that's basically what's inside the cabinet.
All right. I want to kind of try and remove those like out of the way to just see if there's anything that did survive in here that is at least semi-useful, whether that is records or whether that's anything else.
Okay. I want you to give me another spot hidden check.
33. That's a hard success.
Hard success. As you're kind of like maneuvering all the things out, you do notice underneath the cabinet and kind of like this protected seems to have been protected just from like the collapse of things and possibly created like a almost like an airtight seal, but you do find a journal and what looks like a tome kind of hidden underneath the cabinet.
Okay. I'd like to open those up.
Yes, let me make sure there's not. Okay. The most musty old journal kind of falls to pieces as you're turning through the pages, but you do see the name Walter Corbett throughout. In particular, there's an entry that records that Walter Corbett was buried in the basement of his house in accordance with his wishes and with the wishes of that one who waits in the dark. That is in quotes. And then along with the journal, you see this enormous volume handwritten in what appears to be Latin. You can recognize it enough to know that it's Latin. You're just not like fluent in it. But it is very rotten and like worm eaten in the sense that like entire sections are like either missing or not legible and stuff like that. But yeah, so it's basically this journal and then this like kind of tome written in Latin.
With my knowledge of the occult, would I know anything about this tome or what it seems to do, even though it's missing some pages and holes or whatever?
Yeah, give me an occult check.
I got a regular success.
Okay. You recognize I'd say Latin, is one of those kind of like occulty-ish languages. So while you're not fluent in it, you understand like kind of basic phrases, and you recognize you gotta read the tome. It says Liber Ivonis is like kind of the name of the book itself. This is specifically deals with the matters of the occult, possibly rituals, almost like kind of dark magic, so to speak, or things like that. It's kind of what this tome is for.
Now, when flipping through the book, are there like any diagrams of any kind? Any like anything drawn on here?
Yes, but nothing that you would like, nothing you would know to take note of. Like it's just kind of gibberish to you. Like you do see these symbols and stuff, but nothing that like stands out to you in particular.
Okay. All right. Well, Mark, why don't you hold on to this? I feel like this is more your area of expertise.
I take it and I put it in my briefcase or whatever I have. Yeah, that's what I chose. Yeah, briefcase.
And then I will send this to you guys in that chat as well, just because so you know what the journals say. All right. So yeah, that is. Outside of that, this looks pretty much like that's all that's really in this basement. It's kind of like I said, it was like a small little cut-off section of it, because everything else around it has kind of collapsed.
All right, then. I will start heading for the rope to climb out.
Me too.
Me 3.
All right, you make that easy enough. You make it back up to where good old Edward Ward there is hanging out.
Halfway through another cigar. Would you guys find anything down there?
Aye, something about a dark one and a book in Latin.
A dark one, like a black cat?
It could be. It
I
could
think
be a
so.
great black cat, or the one who waits in the dark. Sorry, it's the one who waits in the dark.
That sounds like a black cat.
I know. Or an Adulahan. I don't know. It could be anything.
That's what I call black cats, just the dark ones.
Yeah, aye.
Well, I didn't hear anything up here, but I'm getting very tired.
Aye, let's
Kind of boring just waiting on everybody.
let's
I got some
retire.
medicine for that if you guys just want to go all night.
No.
Yeah.
Let's retire,
Okay.
and then we'll go ahead and talk to the neighbors tomorrow morning.
All right, let's go to bed.
Yeah. Are we having a sleepover or was it?
I'm not
Ooh,
sleeping in
should
this
we?
church.
No, there's holes all over the place.
Seriously, no. No, go back to your actual home, and we'll just. And Eddie here will just go ahead and pick us all up in the morning.
I gotta drop everybody off. Where do you all live? Well, I guess I know where they live.
Yeah.
I've been familiar with them. I would
You can
have
just-
dropped them off
you-
plenty of times. So
You can just
if
pick me
that's
up.
reasonable.
Pick me up at the Black Rose. There you go. There's some
I like
egg
that
wraps.
place so much.
Yo, no.
And I'll meet you out front. You don't have to come in. It's okay.
All right, good. Because I don't like to go in places anyway, so that works
Yeah.
out. I just drive people around, never go in.
It's a chauffeur.
Just a
Yeah, dude.
chauffeur.
Here's your stop. See you when you get out.
Hell yeah. All right, you guys go to your respective home for the night. You meet back up. You pick up old Alfie from the Black Rose there.
Got a couple
And-
bruises and scratches on his face.
Okay,
Well,
well,
happened to
go
you,
ahead
Doc?
and roll just roll a brawl check for me to see how well last night went.
There's no fresh wounds, are there? He's not gonna get blood in my car. We're not doing all that. We're not doing all that. Yeah,
It's
the wood paneling.
Yeah, brawl.
It's like fighting (parentheses brawl). So it's
Yeah,
like-
no, I got it right here. It's I'm trying to get the nomenclature down. Hard success.
hard success. Yeah, so I mean, you whatever fight you had last night, you did pretty well in. Probably won some money.
A couple bucks. As I walk up, I shove it in Eddie's like chest breast pocket. There's a tip.
Appreciate it. I haven't driven you anywhere yet, though. That usually comes at the end.
You drove us yesterday.
Good point. You get in a fight with the missus again?
No. Nah, different woman this time.
Yeah. It happens.
Goes by Mister.
Yeah, you should never assume.
Rude.
All right. So we are heading to the neighborhood, I believe.
Heading to the neighbors.
Yep.
All right.
Where's this house again?
You coming in this time, Eddie?
Just put it in the Google Maps.
See when we get.
Yeah, put it
If it's
in
during the daytime, see when we get there.
Mhm. Cool. So you make your way to the neighborhood based on the address that he gave you. There are a few kind of houses here and there, like kind of. I mean, obviously along the street there's houses, but it looks like a lot of them seem to have either moved out or sold their houses to become kind of like offices and businesses. So while there are a lot of homes still there, you do kind of notice in the surrounding areas that it's those houses that have been bought and sold to be turned into like businesses. And the house in question, the house that he asked you to investigate, has a overgrown front yard, and on this, I should say, in this block in particular, is the only home that is like there, on that block. There we go. So there are like neighbors around on like different streets leading up to it, but in this like one area, it is the only home still.
Oh,
Because
okay.
all the
Hope
other,
the gentleman
all the
don't-
surrounding ones
don't
have been
mind.
sold into businesses. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna park a few feet away, just in case.
Aye. Don't want anything to happen to the car.
Yeah.
Grass will grow right around here.
And then as you park the car or whatever, I'll say you do happen to see maybe a couple houses down. One gentleman who seems to like be living there, like it's still like a homeowner, he's like cutting grass and stuff. Other than that, most of the houses don't have like anyone else or anything because they've been kind of like swapped over to those businesses and stuff.
Well, let's go talk to that gentleman.
Okay. As you guys kind of walk over to him, can I have whichever one is higher, your credit rating or your appearance score?
Appearance for sure. 80.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, appearance for sure.
Are we rolling
We
for
all
that?
roll
No, yeah, I'm just wanting to know what yours
Okay.
is.
this?
Oh, I'm
55.
pretty ugly. 35.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
And then Mark, you mind?
From all
I
the
get,
fights.
I get punched
My
in the face
appearance is
every day.
50. Yeah, I'll be walking up there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 55.
I got cauliflower
Right.
ears.
25, and then what was yours? Edward.
50.
You feel I'm messing you up.
Almost as attractive as Mark, but I'm just old and worn out.
All right. Kind of walk up to him. It's this older gentleman. I'd probably say not super elderly, maybe like 50, 60, something like that. And he's just kind of like
Perfect
doing
age.
some yard work and all that stuff. And as you walk up, he kind of gives you all like the up and down. And just like gives you the wave or whatever.
Hi. Well, good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine, just fine. I
Can't
can't
see
help
too
but
many people
notice.
walking up and down the street.
Aye, it looks a lot like businesses and such, but I noticed you're cutting the grass here. How long you been here?
Oh, been here for maybe like 10, 15 years now.
10, 15 years. Well,
Yeah.
that's quite a bit of time. If you don't mind me asking, have you had any dealings with some strange going-ons around here?
Not too much. I mean, we had the stint with the Macarios there a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Aye.
yeah. The odd. I mean, he didn't start odd. He moved there a couple years ago. And like maybe a year or two after, he Mr. Macario, he had some kind of accident or something. I don't know. He started I don't know. They said he started going crazy, babbling, going on and on. I don't know, something like that. having about some like haunted form, some burning eyes. I don't know.
Haunted form, burning eyes. Good to know.
Yeah, that weird guy. And then like about a month back, his old lady, same thing, went mad and all that. They're and yeah, they've been gone since then.
Great. Does the owner ever come by to check the place out?
Oh no, they're gone. I mean, I don't know who's taken over the house since they left, but they're at the Roxbury, the sanitarium. They shuttled the both of them over there. Um, they had some kids, but I think they went out of town to some family. I don't know.
Gotcha. All right.
I've had a night at the Roxbury before.
Yeah, so they're at the the old loony bin.
Great. Well, I appreciate your help. We've got to go and actually investigate the place. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So,
Oh, good luck.
thanks.
Yeah, bad vibes
You,
over
you
there.
think? You guys think we should get this guy to cut the grass? Maybe you can give him some of the money we earned and
He is
make
cutting
the
the
house
grass.
more presentable. No, cut the grass on that house.
Oh,
I mean, if
Your
we're really
idea?
trying
You
to
got
help
money?
Mr. Not sell this thing.
Well,
I know you got at least $2 on you.
well, maybe elaborate. Like, how do you mean exactly? Cut the grass? Like, what's to what end?
Well, you know, I mean, it looks abandoned and overgrown, and no one's taking care of it. But Mr. Knot's trying to sell this place, and that's what he hired us to do: is help him sell it.
Incorrect. He helped us to figure out what's going on with the place, so that way might be able to sell it.
This
Differences.
will help.
Eddie, if you want to ask him to cut the grass, go ask him to cut the grass. I just don't know
No,
what
it's
good it's
all right.
going to
Forget
do.
about it.
I'm already
Forget
paying
about
you
it.
lot. I'm not trying to pay some random guy to go and cut the grass. I'm more interested in what's
Yeah.
going on the inside.
Guess it's Mr.
Yeah.
Knot's problem.
Indeed, it is. But let's go ahead and head on in and let's see what we're working with. Or actually, let's check the perimeter and let's see what we're working with before we head in.
I'm gonna go a perimeter check.
Yeah. The old perimeter check. The old par check.
The old perimeter check. Go ahead and give me a par sweep roll there. A little spot hidden.
You know, I'm pretty good with my par sweeps. I was in Korea. That is gonna be, yo, that's a hard success.
Nice. Anyone? Is it just you? Okay.
Looks to be.
Give kind of like a description of the building as well. It's a brick building, very overshadowed by like the taller, newer offices, kind of surrounding it. The house in the front, you have this overgrown yard. Back is much the same. You have these overgrown plants and like it feels almost like half collapsed, kind of like a balcony area.
Oh, okay.
There is access on either side. It's kind of like one of those long houses, long skinny house with that front door there. Comes back. You do see like kind of rear exits on either side there. Almost impressed by like while it is being overshadowed by the housing, it has this presence to it. It's like it's very almost powerful how you can see in just like its rigidity and structure and like the depth of detail and kind of construction of it. Trying to peek into the house or whatever, it curtains on the inside for the most part seems to be blocking out any kind of view inside the house. And then the front door you see is just kind of secured with like a single lock. Windows, I'd say you give like push on them or anything like that, and they feel like nailed from the inside. And yeah, other than that, you don't notice any other beside those two exits and like the front door and all that is like the main kind of entrances to the building. But other than that, nothing of particular note to the place.
Okay.
It's not a good sign that the windows are nailed shut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. That's not good at all.
Was the front door unlocked or?
You see,
Boy,
it
that'd be
has
funny,
like,
wouldn't it?
a single lock on the front door there, yeah.
Yeah.
And it is
You can go
secure.
in.
I was gonna say, did he give us the key?
I would say yes. He does give you a key to the main door.
Okay.
It was in the envelope. Here you go.
Yeah, that's what it was. Pull that out and go ahead and unlock it.
All right. You go to unlock that one, and you go to open it, and you feel resistance on the other side, as possibly like maybe a bolt, like it's bolted on the other side. The resistance feels like it's coming from the top of the door, not the handle.
Time for me to break out my secondary lockpick. I have
Yeah.
a crowbar.
Right, use that. Librarian with a crowbar.
Love it. Love
Come across some tough books, do you?
I do.
Unless you can think of something specific, I'd say just a good old-fashioned strength check on this one.
Strength? Okay.
Can I help him out with that?
Yeah, you can help him out. I'll say I'll let y'all, just because I'm not sure which one would work better per se, obviously, since I'm first into it. So we can say you either have advantage for Mark there, or you can each roll, and if one of you succeeds, you'll be able to crack open the door there.
I'll give him
Do you have a higher
advantage.
strength?
No.
Oh. Mine's only 55.
Better than
I'm
mine.
pretty strong.
You guys want me to do it? I got
Yeah,
60.
I'm pretty
do you-
strong too.
Yeah, whoever is stronger, just roll to help out.
You bring the
Got my
tools,
forearm
you
from
don't use the
lack of power
tools.
steering.
Yeah, and knowledge is what matters. I gotta be prepared. I need to know the things to do. I don't need to actually do
I want to
them.
watch him struggle once, and then I'll step in.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Give it a
helping
try,
him out.
Eddie.
I'm helping him out. Well, let's see if we struggle with it.
Or give it a try, Mark.
Okay.
All right, so we'll give you advantage. So what you'll do is you'll roll the 2 of the 10s dice, and you'll take the lower
Oh, 2
one.
to 10.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll tell me what level of success we have here.
2 10. Just using the online roller. Okay, so I take the lower.
Yes.
So I got
So you're trying to roll
A hard.
your hard success.
yeah.
Nice, dude. So you go and you push and you push, and just when you think you're about to like flip off of it, Russell there kind of like grabs on your hand and gives you that final hink, and y'all crack the door frame there, and the door kind of prompts open.
Nice.
Can I inspect how broken we just made this door? Just a quick
Yeah, you can give
visual
me.
assessment.
Yeah, any kind of.
The door frame fucked or what?
I would say no check needed. That door frame's fucked.
Nice.
What you
Cool.
see on the other side, so it's good you got the hard success. It was 3 deadbolts on the other side of that that you
man.
have basically broke off of.
Damn, you're strong. It's the old door, old wood.
Lifting
It's
them
all about
books.
leverage.
So you open up into a long hallway. You see to your right double set of doors, long gap, and then another single door there, and then you see 3 doors down the hallway on your left. Try and do this here.
Can I get a vibe check of the house? Like a spooky vibe check?
Yeah, you can give me an occult check.
Ooh, not good. I failed.
He's like a medium.
Just seriously though,
Yeah.
breaks out the stones.
I think this will help y'all. You're entering from the left side of the image there. I'm gonna post that in the general chat. It's like the hallway you see. Those are the doors you see. You see some staircases at the end there.
Damn, that's exactly what I pictured.
Nice.
Your good imagination.
All right.
Wow.
So
Well, closest door's on the right.
This is
Not a-
before
not
the
a
open
man, great
concept
logic.
plan.
yeah, this is the least open concept you could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out way after the 1920s.
They said, "Give me a hallway and some doors."
Yeah.
Maybe we start in the back and work our way to the front.
Do we just run in and out of different doors like Scooby Doo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you first.
Right. Oh wait, hold on.
Let me guess, every door's locked.
I don't know. You gotta tell me which door you're trying.
We'll do the one on the far on
First door
the
on the right.
yeah, right on the right there, just immediately.
Yeah.
3 steps into the building. It's as far as I'm going right now.
All right. The one on the right.
I don't like music
Um,
I
changes.
feel like we just fell into the trap. Like
Yeah.
everybody would go into the first door on the right.
Yeah.
You open the
Knew
door
it.
here, not locked. This room contains kind of conventional furnishings. You see a radio, a couch, stuffed chairs, and shelves laden. I didn't reread this description first. Shelves laden with gewgaws. Whatever that is.
Gewgaws. I've been waiting for some gewgaws.
Some
The
gewgaws,
hell's a
dude. You
gewgaw?
I love a good
Yeah, what is
Guga.
that?
What is
Yeah,
that?
Sauce.
someone look up a gewgaw. It's GEWGAW. You cannot help but notice the unusual quantity of crosses all across the walls on images of the Virgin and other Catholic artifacts, like the Virgin Mary.
It's
Crosses, all that.
basically just like a little knickknack. It's just like a
Mm.
something to wear on your like clothes, like or like jewelry.
Nice. So then you see that as well. Shelves laden with knickknacks and jewelry, and then a noticeably large amount of crosses, cross paraphernalia, Catholic artifacts, stuff like that, all around this. It appears to be a living room.
It's very unsettling.
I don't like it one bit. No taste.
Hmm.
And then you
Is this
also
room just end?
it does sorry, yeah, you see 3 windows that have been like nailed shut on from the inside, curtains drawn, and then it not a doorway but like an opening into the next kind of room. So when you walk in and then to your left, it's not like a small door, it's like a pretty sizable like opening into the next room. I'd say from here walking in you can tell it looks like kind of a dining room.
No wonder no one wants to buy it. All the windows are nailed shut. Let's open those bad boys up with the crowbars.
Do that.
I agree with that. We can pretty this house up as we go through it. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this isn't a horror campaign. This is just
Yeah, this
This
is
is clean up.
this,
this is HGTV.
this is
Yeah, this is
HGTV.
HGTV.
We're gonna
Consuela?
immediately regret unnailing these windows.
We need more lemon pledge in here.
More plan.
Just
Yeah.
need some sunlight, dude, some elbow grease.
It's the handyman in me,
Down
dude. I
that
see stuff
wall.
like that. I'm like, I agree. We gotta take them nails out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll say from here too, as you're from the living room, or if you move into that what appears to be the dining room as well. Either way, you can see that it has a large mahogany table with a built-in sideboard, 7 chairs kind of surround the table. You do see 3 plates that are set and unused, with scraps of rice soup rotting in like a pot on the table.
All right, Mr. Knott didn't even come in here and clean out the old food and stuff.
Made no attempt to work on
He's
the
not
place.
trying to sell this house.
No,
We
he-
have definitely been duped. This guy is trapping up. Maybe he's the.
You know what? Let's stick it
He's
to
the
him.
bad guy.
Everybody, we're out of here. We're just gonna go ahead
This
and
is
leave.
good.
Call it a day.
This is going to be
You
Scooby Doo at the
hear,
end when we take the mask off. It's going to be Mr. Knott.
It's gonna be Mr. Knott.
Mr. Knott.
You hear a quick
Cheapers.
knock upstairs. A little scurry.
You can't see that.
Consuela?
If you want, you check that out.
I feel like
No.
Consuela is here.
My mic cuts out background noise. I tried to knock it.
Oh,
Check,
that's
check
wild.
that out. Alfie.
Yeah.
Should we all go together? Or should we just ignore that?
No, we shouldn't ignore it. I don't think.
I can go stand by the exit and wait.
How are you gonna be? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How are you gonna be one to say let's ignore that?
You guys
I
should
can see the hair on your neck right now.
We'll try to split up. So
Let's split up. Cover more ground.
so I'm not trying to
Let's all
split.
go off in our own individual directions.
Everyone close your eyes and then just point in some general direction.
Let's start walking.
Just start walking.
And then I'll stay from From that dining room, it leads into a third room, which appears to be a kitchen from where you're at. So it's all like not doorways, but it's like if you've been into like those older style houses where it's like all the rooms are connected, but they're archways. It's like
Mhm.
that kind of
Yeah.
setup.
Mm.
So it's like living
Okay.
room, dining room, kitchen on this side of the house that you're on.
I just heard my kids knocking on the wall on the other side, and it actually scared me. I'm not lying, dude.
Good, dude. That's
Oh,
one
that hurt.
thing.
That hurt my heart.
You just took 2 years off your life.
Yeah.
Good, good. That's what I'm going for.
All right, let's head to the kitchen. Let's see what we got in there.
Okay. Um, Conventional standard kitchen. It's got ice box, wood stove, wood fed stove, oven. Um, there's some food stuff in there. Um, canned foods and all that, which might still be good. They're not like rusted over or anything. But for the food that is not that kind of like long preserved style food, it is like rotted. Um, you do see it's like produce and stuff. If it hasn't been spoiled, it looks like it's been eaten by like rats and stuff. It's like scraps on the ground and the counters and all that. Few bottles of what appear to be like homemade wine. They're kind of unlabeled, unmarked. You can tell by like the color and all that. It's probably wine.
Hmm.
Toilet wine or
Yeah, it's hooch.
so what's in the ice box?
You open the ice box.
Oh, you know it.
What's in the
Okay,
box?
give me a luck check.
Oh
Hopefully it's not
no.
frozen black cat.
Oof. I failed.
Why would you do that?
Okay.
Why would you open the?
You open
Ah,
the
curious.
the ice box, and you're just blasted with the smell of death as you look in, and you just see like a rat that was trapped in there probably, and it's just dead at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Damn.
Poor rat.
Yeah, awful way to go. But other than that, it's just an ice box.
Ah.
Can you close that?
Hey,
Yeah, it's
That's-
immediately
Yeah.
it smells
like the house
horrific.
didn't smell great to begin with, but that really opened up just a waft of.
Yeah, this reinforced my ideas that we need to start opening the windows. So I started to crowbar open more windows in the house. Got to get the airflow in here.
Gotcha.
Copy.
Go ahead and give me a strength check as you try to crack that open.
Got a little handkerchief or something cover my mouth.
I got to fail.
You got to fail. Okay. I will say
Just leave the damn windows alone, okay?
an option everyone has anytime you fail a roll is to push the roll, which means you kind of explain how you want to reattempt it, and you get to try again, roll again. Um, if you pass, you succeed, great. If you fail again, consequences obviously, but figure I'd bring that up on a roll like this before later on when it matters.
Yeah.
So you can choose to.
Hand open on a rusty nail and get a ghost infection.
Ghost infection.
If you do not,
Do it.
you go to like pop it up, and you just the piece of wood that you try to like get under just breaks off as opposed to like pulling up the nails.
Not the mahogany. All right.
Anything but the mahogany.
You hear a scraping noise on the floor above you, and then it stops.
I think we should check that out.
Aye.
Sounds like cats.
Seriously, sounds like something wants our attention. Let's deal with that.
Sounds like the dark one or whatever it is.
Hey, could be the one that waits in the dark. I'm gonna pull out my
That's
gun.
it.
And then I pull out my gun.
In case I need
All
to
right,
start
Alfie, what will you
blasting.
go first?
You go to the staircase leading upstairs. You do see across from it a door that would kind of put it behind the kitchen. I'd say you guys would know the way the houses are built there. This is probably a door that leads to the basement. It is has
Going
three
that way.
deadbolts on the door that's going down, but to the stairs going up, there is no door.
Maybe we should
Triple
go to the
deadbolts common
basement.
in the 1920s.
Oh, there's a lot of them apparently in this house. Maybe we ought to go downstairs first. Check out if that guy's
You
buried.
hear three door slams on the floor above you.
Aye,
So you want to go
downstairs.
deeper into the house.
Aye.
That's what you're saying. You want to go deeper into the house and get more trapped.
Yeah, I like it.
Alfie, you're muted. You're lip talking. We don't.
Oops.
Oops.
Right, Alfie, what did you say?
Well, I was saying, yeah, that's a good idea to go to the basement so that, we can't get attacked from beneath us and right above us. It'll just be from, above us.
Okay.
Aye, it's your
You
classic
roll.
trapped situation.
Yeah. Nah, we'll be okay.
You open up the 3 deadbolts. It does appear to only be deadbolted from this side, because as you turn the handle, it does open. The door, the stairs leading down as you open it look to be in very poor repair. They look very decrepit. There's a bulb above the stairs that is off. Doesn't appear to. There's a switch there, and you go to flip it, and does not work. And the walls of the basement are, from what you can see, are lined with boards.
All right.
Well, why would
Are
you
there
want
any
to
candles
stall
around
this
here? Or a
place anyway?
flashlight? Maybe a
Oh, I got
candle.
a searchlight.
Light?
I also got 15
Okay.
hour candles. 12
All
of them.
right.
You
I've got a
really-
lighter for my cigars. So.
Yeah, aye, that's all I've got.
I'll say, as you've gone through the house, you've had to turn lights on, and all the switches have worked up until this point.
Hmm.
Well, where's the breaker box?
Yeah, probably in the basement.
It's not you.
Oh,
I'll
upstairs?
you can say it's on the outside. I don't know where they were kept. There's no garage to this building, so we'll just say it's a box on the outside of the house or something like that. And when you open it, you do see the switch to the basement is flipped to off.
Ah, so I flip it on.
All right.
I'm an electrician of sorts.
So
There you go.
I've read about it in a book.
In a book once.
You flip that on, and for those on the inside, you see the basement shakes for a few seconds, it flickers, and then light comes on.
All right. Glad we have a handy librarian in the group.
Crushing
Yeah.
it, dude.
I don't know why I didn't think of
So knowledgeable.
the electrical box situation.
It's figured you're in the 20s,
So these stairs as we're going down, I need to inspect those.
Aye.
Are they in such ill repair that we need to fix them as we're going down?
It's funny you say that. As you go down the stairs, I need whoever
Well,
goes
I'm not gonna
first
just
to give me a dex or a climbs check if you want to go down it.
Could I say I'll
'Cause, yes,
check
they
the
would need to
first
be
stair?
they need to be repaired, so to speak, but it's because there's big gaps and all that, so it's a dangerous thing in the sense that you're gonna have to make your way down.
You know what? We got the rope. Let's just.
Yeah, we got the rope.
Let's just knock a few stairs out and use the rope.
I'll go first, Jim.
All right,
Do
go
that.
ahead. It's a dex or a climb roll, whichever one you want to do.
That's a fail.
Okay, you failed both of them.
Oh yeah, I rolled a
Okay,
92.
Before that, it's that's
Oh,
a fair
wow.
one. I'll say basically as you're going down, you're realizing that to go further, to keep going down the stairs, whatever it is, it's going to be dangerous in the sense that it's a risk, right? Because they're in such ill repair that you are going to risk falling down these steps. It's the best way.
Where's the fall?
Huh?
How far is the fall?
I mean, the steps, it's I'd call it 20 steps or so. So you're looking at 20, 30 steps, maybe? I don't know. You're not going to it's not a death amount to fall, but
Yeah.
Definitely could hurt something. Maybe the doctor shouldn't go first.
so basically,
I'll be
you
fine.
basically have the choice, right? You can stay upstairs because you realize I'm about to eat shit, or you can push the roll and try again. But if you fail, you're going to fall down the stairs.
I'm gonna push the roll.
All right.
Worth
And the way I describe it, I'm trying to brace myself on the side of the handrail and the wall and try to gingerly down. I'm gonna
Tie the
fail.
rope to you
My
first.
dex isn't good. We just got to get downstairs.
Yeah, so it's a dex or climb.
Oh. Yeah, that's a hard success.
Nice.
Nice. Okay,
Wow.
so he's going down the stairs and he seems like wobbly at first, and then he just makes that like leap of faith, lands on the next step, and you're able to continue on your way down the stairs.
Watch out.
Let us know what you see.
What do I see?
What do you see? You see it's a very smallish room. Um, Scattered tools, pipes, trash can lid, lumber, nails, like just weird assortment of items. Um, and that's kind of all you can like see down here. That's like what's obvious. You just see this like
Wait
random
a sec.
assortment of junk.
Okay.
I looked to the other guys. Didn't that Corbett guy get buried down there?
Hey, that's why I wanted to go down. I wanted to verify that.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll wait right
What
here.
type
You
of
guys
wood
wait.
is it?
What kind of
Is it
lid?
mahogany?
It's mahogany.
There's a
That
theme
was
here.
like trash
There's a
trash
theme.
can lid.
The
I
theme's
start
mahogany.
tidying up the basement while they come down.
Okay. I want the three of you at the top of the stairs to roll me a luck check real quick.
Oh shit.
I got to pass.
Fail.
Oh my god, my dice, dude.
93.
So for Marky Mark there, as you guys are standing and about to make your attempt, you let's see, you like kind of like move your feet or whatever, shuffle as you're going around, and you hear like this. Dang, it wouldn't do it. It won't pick it up. It's like a almost like a suctioning sound from your shoes, and you look down and you see a small little trail of blood has gone down the stairs from the top floor down to where you guys are standing. Just a small one. It's not like a rush or pool of blood, but it's still a trail of blood,
Like,
nonetheless.
like
I'm going
from the
downstairs.
upstairs down to the downstairs too, or like just from our floor level?
It's basically has gone down the stairs, and you just happen to be by the steps, and the blood has now touched your shoe. And when you moved, you like felt it.
Hmm.
So it's not pooling around you; it's coming down from the top of the stairs.
And it wasn't there before.
Correct.
I'm going down the stairs.
Okay. Give me a
Oh my
dex
gosh,
and
I
or
don't wanna-
dex or climb. You basically just have to pass one of them.
Okay. That will be, what is that? That's a hard success for my dex. Or sorry, no, that's not a critical. Crap, what was the term?
It says critical in the like thing.
Extreme success.
Yeah, so
like
you have normal, hard, extreme,
extreme.
a critical
And
success.
okay, I
is
see
a
it now.
one.
Yeah. So I got an extreme success.
Perfect. You like a with the grace of a ballerina, dude. You just
Wow.
make your way down.
Just glided down.
Hell yeah. Come on, lads.
Dude, are you going down there, Mark?
I don't know.
I don't know about
Blood
this.
just came down from upstairs. What happened up there? Is someone in need of help?
You hear a rattling,
going
scratching sound on what appears to be a wind pan at the top floor. You hear this like window pan shaking.
Just saying, we can still make it to the exit. You hear that, right?
I do hear that.
We go down,
I
we're
do
getting
hear-
trapped and going where the man was buried.
Yeah.
It's not making sense to anybody else.
No, I feel you, but I think I'm gonna try to make it down the stairs.
All right, dude, give me a climb or dex.
Ooh, I gotta fail on the dex.
All right, you have the same option. You can stand at the top of the steps, or you can push the roll.
I guess I'll push it.
All right, roll again.
Hey. All right, with the push, I got a hard success.
All right, and you make it down. Oh, Edward Ward.
Hey, yo, Eddie.
What are you
Hey,
doing?
Hey, yo, Eddie,
You
get down
guys are
here.
all right down there, right? Somebody talking back to me? You guys are safe? Nothing crazy down there?
I'm good.
What'd you say,
All
Russell?
right, I guess I'll test the waters.
Russell, I can't hear you, man. You're speaking like underwater or something.
It must be this fucking house. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That was creepy. I don't like it.
Before I walk down the stairs, I want to. The other stairs are behind us, right?
Correct.
Can I just like turn and look, and then if nothing's there, I'm gonna yell out a little bit. Is that Michael Thomas? You up there?
You hear nothing back.
All right, I'm getting down them damn stairs. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna break my ankles or something. Okay, that's a 60, and my dex is a
It's not
55.
16. Oh, damn.
So you succeed.
I don't know, is that good or bad? I rolled
said-
higher than my number.
Yeah,
Oh no,
that's
you
a
rolled
fail.
higher.
I
That's a
rolled a
fail.
60 and have a 55. That's a fail, right?
Oh, I thought you
That's
said
a
you had a
fail.
65.
So you,
Yeah.
so you choose to stay at the top of the stairs, or you push the roll to try again.
Get down here. Let's go.
I guess I'm gonna push the roll.
All right.
Oh man. Okay, 18. That's a hard
That's
success.
All right.
Just had to catch my footing a little bit.
All right. You make it down to the bottom there, and again, so you are all now in this basement. It's just kind of like strung out with all this random stuff. But if you want to dig deeper, you can each give me a spot hidden.
All right.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Deeper.
I definitely do.
I got a regular pass.
Regular pass.
Regular pass.
Where's spot hidden? 16. Yeah, regular.
Just need to check. Alfie, can you give me a power check?
I sure will.
Just tell me fail or what level of success.
Fail.
Okay.
Why does he need a power check? What does that do?
What was the die? What was the roll?
The roll was a 74.
Okay.
Oh, under double.
Okay. What were your spot hidden checks? We'll start with Edward. Just like the success, hard success.
It was 16 regular success.
Everyone had regular success.
Everyone had regular success. Okay.
Yeah. Can I ask Alfie about the blood that's on my shoe? If it's like human blood, or if he knows what type of blood it is?
I take a look. I look up at you. I think it's yours, mate.
What?
Am I bleeding?
Yeah, what? What?
This is the wrong time to find out we have a crap doctor, too.
The
Nah,
blood's on
I'm
my
just-
shoe too, because I was up there next to him.
Yeah, you got Mark's blood on you. Nah, I'm just fucking with you guys. I'll take a look at the blood to try to see if
Start
it's
looking all over
human.
myself.
As you kind of look through the room, one of you does find a knife that kind of stands out to you.
Jam, can I roll medicine to see if it's human or animal blood?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh no.
And as you
You
kind
gotta
of
see if you're about to die first.
pick it up and grab it, I want the three of you roll me a luck check, not Alfie.
Okay.
Oh no, is he gonna get stabbed? Ooh, I failed.
Failure as well.
Okay. What were your rolls?
92.
70.
And then Mark, or you're
Eddie.
muted there, Edward. Y'all got me, dude.
All right, what am I rolling?
A luck check.
Real life children. A luck check again. Okay, 87. That's a fail.
So who had the highest? Who had the highest luck?
I think
was
that's
90
gonna be
something.
Russell.
That's gonna be me.
All right, cool. So you're
Yeah,
the
cool.
one that
That's
happens
real
to
cool.
find the knife. You pick it up. It's the old knife with the ornate, very well crafted hilt. But the blade is coated with an oddly thick rust. And as you pick it up, you feel it kind of shakes in your hand and it goes to stab at you. I want everyone.
Russell, what the hell are you doing?
We're going to get into initiative here.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, initiative.
Are we
I
fighting a
just-
knife? I'm joking.
I just need your dex scores.
Oh, woof.
70.
45.
55.
Okay, so it's gonna go Russell, Eddie, Mark, and then Alfie.
What's your dex, brother?
What was it?
But
Russell, Edward?
Russell, Edward, Mark, and then Alfie. My dex is 30.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude, my rolls were actually insane. They were all like 55 somehow.
There you
Yeah, he's the most average man in the world.
Yeah.
go. Nice.
Love that.
He said they were all 55.
I got a crazy
Yeah, my
con.
dex was 45, and then my aptitude I think was 55, and it was like pretty. I mean, power was 50, and I feel like those are the only like differences.
I got a crazy con in education and a good intelligence.
So a doctor
Alright.
who fights. I like it.
Yeah, I got some strength too, though. But other than that, everything else is shit.
It is. Okay. Sorry, I just got to figure out. Alfie, what's your dex?
30. 30.
Man, that's low. Out of anything that's low, dang.
Yeah, no.
Still made it down the stairs.
All right. So this knife is going to try and stab at you, Russell. So your options basically is when something attacks you, you can choose to fight back, or you can choose to dodge, can choose to do nothing. If you choose to do nothing, it's an auto hit, obviously. If you choose to dodge, basically you'll roll your dodge skill, and I'll roll my attack roll. Whichever one of us gets a greater degree of success succeeds. If we equal, so if we both roll normal, if you're dodging, you win because you're dodging. If you choose to fight back on the knife, and if we match, I as the attacker will win.
Okay.
So this knife, you're kind of holding it, but I'd say just from the shock of it, you don't really know. So you can't like pull back on it. So it's going to try and stab at you. Do you fight back or do you try to dodge out of this knife's way?
Oh, definitely gonna dodge.
All right. So what you're gonna do is roll your dodge skill and tell me what you get there.
Hey, okay.
He's getting stabbed, boys. I don't-
Yeah, probably.
Bro, I can't dodge.
Yeah, I can't
My
dodge either.
My dodge is
difficult.
15.
What'd you get there?
I got a regular success. I got a 35, and my score is a 35.
All right. I got a. All right. I also got a regular success. So since you are dodging, you were able to successfully dodge out of the way of this knife as it stabs at you. It is now your turn.
Oh, fantastic. I am going to run this thing into... I'm going to run it into the mahogany here. Try and get it stuck in.
Not the mahogany.
Okay, so that will be we'll call that a fighting maneuver then. It'll still be your brawl skill.
Okay.
But basically, if you get a better success than I do, it is going to fight back, obviously. If you get a better success, I'll say you successfully are able to jam it into the board. If not, it's going to get a cut on you as you miss.
Okay.
I'm just watching this guy fighting himself with a knife. What the hell's going on here?
I failed.
And I got a critical success.
Nice.
You rolled a 1.
I rolled a
You're
1.
dead.
No way.
Wow.
I rolled a 1, dude.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, dude. I was made for divine interventions.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
were.
were. You really were.
All right, fuck, dude. I don't know how crits work in this game.
Well, there goes Russell, so...
Nobody expected to roll one
I
of
think it's-
100.
I think it's a D. I just have to see how much damage it does.
I mean, surely the most that'll happen is a major wound, right? I mean, you got a doctor and a farmer right here. You're good. Don't worry.
You take 7 piercing.
7 piercing.
How much is
Okay.
that? Oh, God.
How much health do
Like
you have? What's your
half of
max?
his health.
Where's my health? I have... Oh, God. I am down to 5 there, boys.
Okay, so what's your... So 12 is your max. So I need you to make me a Constitution check. If you fail, you immediately go unconscious.
Fantastic. A 19. So that's going to be a hard success.
Perfect. Okay, so you do not go unconscious, but as you try to like jam this thing into the ground, it veers you off and you stab yourself right in the leg. Um, this is a good time also for everyone to give me a sanity check as you just see this knife come to life and fight Russell here.
I pass.
Failed.
We didn't even go over sanity. Hold on.
Mine's
Or we'll
4.
get
I think it's your power.
Yeah,
It's
your
power
sanity
half.
score matches your power score. So if you didn't mark your sanity, it's whatever your power score is.
Oh,
Oh,
true.
okay.
Same thing with luck. Should be.
Okay, that's a pass.
Yeah. So fail for me and Edward.
All right, fail for you and
Big
Edward.
brother Edward.
All right, so for the
Edward-
ones that
Edward
succeeded,
Ward.
you just lose 1 sanity.
I lose 1 sanity.
No, yeah. So the ones who succeeded, the ones who pass, lose 1.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then,
Down to 49.
Yeah, that's the one you want to fail.
yes, and then for the
Yeah.
ones
Oh.
that
Yeah, so
So
we're
we did
good.
good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
see.
You want to fail sanity.
no,
you
this,
want to
this
feel
one,
sanity?
no,
Yeah.
this one you want to pass. Sorry, if you pass, you lose just 1. If you failed, you lose 4.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought
shit.
Got
It's the
him.
next.
You
I read that wrong.
lied to me,
one.
dude.
it's the
the
next one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So if you lose more than 5 or more sanity at once, then you do an intelligence check. That's the one you want to fail.
That's what you want to fail. That's right.
But
Man,
Okay.
that one hurt.
so those who succeeded on the sanity check, you lose 1. Those who failed, you lost 4. And then now you still have this knife that has stabbed into Russell, and it is. Close the note there that had the initiative. It is Edward.
Oh boy. The knife's not like flying around, it's in his hand, right? So I'm thinking restrain him.
I'd say after, with the damage that you took, that caused you to let go of the knife, and it floats into the air.
Oh,
So now it's
Jeez.
this knife floating in the air.
well,
Throw some good music on for that one.
Yeah, let's go.
This one is called Bloodgate.
Oh, nice.
oof.
Oh, wow.
I don't know that there's much I can do, so I would do the first human instinct that would come to me, which would be to try to do exactly what he did
Like go upstairs.
and try to get a hold of the knife and, impale it into something.
All right, go ahead and give me. This is a fight. I'll call it a fighting maneuver. You have now outnumbered, quote unquote, the knife, so he does not get the option to fight back. He has used his quote unquote reaction for the turn. So even if you fail this, nothing. He won't be able to fight back or dodge. So go ahead and give me a brawl check, to see if you succeed here.
Okay. My brawl is decent. Let's see. Man, I suck at this game. 72, that's a fail.
Damn.
All right, you go to try and grip the knife there, and
push
it
the
just
roll.
kind of just weaves out of the way. You can actually.
I'm gonna do that every time. So I just roll again.
You're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, you can try. I'll let you try and push the
All
roll. I
right.
don't know if you're supposed to use it in
Here we go.
combat, but we'll give it a try.
That was a good idea because I got an 8, which is a whatever the higher success is.
Extreme.
the hard success.
Extreme success.
Extreme
success. Yeah.
Yeah, so with any extreme, I'll say you're able to, you go to like miss the first one, and you kind of like grip your hand back, grab it, and you bury it into the
Nice.
hilt in the ground. But you do see it's trying to wiggle its way out. But for now, you have it held down into the ground.
Oh, we should.
Hey,
Is there anything else in the room we could use to further like hold it down?
definitely looking around.
I know we got a rope, but is there any like
you
straps
have-
or?
So basically, there's scattered tools, a pipe, a trash can lid, some lumber, nails, screws, and stuff like that. So it's kind of like junk.
Can I try to commune with the knife?
The hell?
Yeah, give me an occult roll.
Everybody's like, what?
Oh, I got a regular pass.
What are you trying to do with that occult roll?
to like understand its motivations other than just stab.
Its motivation's
I'd say-
trying to fucking kill us. What the hell?
They have a purpose, a greater sense of being.
That greater sense of being is buried in my fucking leg.
Yeah, from what you can gather, just with normal success, whatever, whether this thing is self-possessed or something controlling it's just stabbing.
I'm gonna.
It has no greater purpose.
This is bad news, boys.
You
You're gonna
pass
see
butter.
me do something very weird, but I'm gonna go like above the knife where there's just air, and I'm gonna like try to reach and see if it's just something we can't see that's holding it.
You
Not a bad
do
idea.
that, and you just nothing. You don't feel anything. Knife's still wiggling. All right, we'll say that's Alfie.
I don't know how good I got it in there, guys. We need to secure this, or are we just gonna
My
walk
turn.
away from it?
Uh,
Or
Yeah.
what? Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm just gonna try to like shove the knife into the wood more.
How so?
I'm gonna kind of like lean over it and put like both hands and just jam it.
Give it CPR.
Yeah, pretty much.
As you go to push down on the knife, you guys watch as it almost looks like he just fell dead weight onto the knife, and you see him dazed, passed out on the floor.
I'll go.
What?
Are we still in
Is the
turn
knife
order?
still
I don't know how
moving?
this game works.
It is now the knife's turn. Or no, we still have Mark. You still have a thing to do.
I still have a thing to do.
Yeah, it's like you have a turn before it's the knife's turn. You have the
I would-
like you can do an action if you want.
I can do an action. So he's out. The knife's still moving,
Yeah, I'd say.
or stop.
Would Edward have let go of the knife, or are you like keeping your hand on the knife buried in the wood?
You mean Alfie?
No,
I
mean-
would have jammed it in there and let go, and like probably fell
Okay.
back out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, so then you just see this knife. It's like trying to wiggle its way out of the ground, and then Alfie goes to do something, and then he just slumps onto the floor, passed out.
So the knife has like a hilt of wood.
It is like an ornate hilt. It's like very detailed ornate hilt.
Like, is it metal or wooden or?
Mahogany.
It's a mahogany.
All right. Can I try to light it on fire? I
What
have
do
a
you
match
use?
set. Yeah, I don't know if you read my inventory list,
No,
but
be smart. You got to burn the spirits. I've heard that for sure. I also have a lighter.
I would say you
Burn
would
the
know
spirit.
that a single match wouldn't be able to light it on fire.
Okay.
Like
What
quickly.
if I gathered up the rest of the mahogany?
It's a hardwood. It's a hardwood.
You want to spend your turn grabbing wood, sure.
That's a big pause.
Plus,
Yeah, grabbing wood. You're gonna set the whole house on fire.
I mean, that's one way for it to. He'll get the insurance money.
I think we're gonna owe that man more than $20 back. We burned the whole house down.
all right, what do you got? Mark.
What do I have?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
He's doing
Are you
this.
gathering wood?
I don't know. Should I be? I feel like the wood is not the way to go.
He's communing with it.
Yeah. There's nothing else we see in the room at all. Like, are there other doors or entrances or?
Just the yeah, you just see the stairs coming down. Everything else, like to this, like inside here, there's like wooden boards all the way around the basement.
But there's no like doors or anything. It's just boarded in.
Correct. Not that you can
Okay.
see. You just see like, and it's not like built that way. This looks like the boards were put up after the fact, and it's been like all the way around the walls.
I feel like I would just try to spend my turn looking through, like, if I have like a book or my encyclopedia set or whatever of occult mystical things to see if I can come up with some idea of what's actually going on with this knife. If I've
Right.
heard or read anything about it.
You can give me an occult check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, I got a 4. So I got what is that?
Stream.
Extreme success. I mean, I'll try to roll and see if I get a 1. Nope. Yeah. So I got just the extreme success.
Nope. 4's pretty good.
So from what you can tell from this is that something like this, it's being controlled, right? This is not a sentient knife. This is, from what you can read from your like occult rituals and stuff, is that entities would control these basically inanimate objects. So if you can find a way to either cut off the source, or if you can secure the knife in a way that like stops it from moving, then like you're safe. It can't, like, it's not supernatural, it can't phase through things, but it is being controlled. It's not like a sentient thing. So if you
Okay.
can find a way to basically like lock it down, you'll probably be okay from it, or
Alright.
get rid of the source.
So I guess I'll just disperse that knowledge and like to everyone else. I'll like say that out loud, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Did Alfie hear him?
I
Okay.
actually like Mindy didn't
just
listen or pay attention to that I was reading, so it's kind of on brand.
So in character.
Yeah,
All right. I'm going to see if
I truly don't know what was said, which is perfect.
say this thing is going to just attempt to dig itself out, like pop out of this. Boom. Yeah, and this knife flies out, and it's going to. It does fly out. Of course it does. It's going to go for poor Alfie here on the ground.
Auto hit.
No,
I
It's
fight
gonna
back in
auto-
my sleep.
It is
Yeah.
going to auto hit.
Start sleepwalking.
Luckily, you only took 3. It doesn't hit a vital point. It doesn't get
Wait, that's
the
still
auto
like a
crit.
quarter of my health. What do you mean, luckily?
Quarter your
Could be
health.
Okay. And now we're on to Russell. You see this knife back up.
All right, I'm gonna rush over to Alfie and like get at the knife, like as it like stabs in, try and grab a hold of it.
Okay, give me a. It's going to right back again. Go ahead and give me the brawl check there. And I drop.
We're
my
gonna get
dice
slayed by
somewhere.
this single knife in this basement.
All right, that's just a
What are you
success.
talking about, dude? This is the final boss.
Scooby Doo here. This is we're
That
all
is the final- the
by
final
a flying knife.
What do you got there?
I got a
Mr.
success.
Not the whole time.
We don't even
A
find
regular,
out what's
regular
upstairs.
success.
Yeah, just reg.
Okay, you're able to grab the knife out,
Okay.
and it's just.
I'm
moving
gonna-
around. But you're able to.
Can I attempt it to like try and get it up against the wall, if not buried into one of those boards on the wall?
Absolutely. I'd say give me since you won the bout, I'll say give me a strength check to see how well you bury it in.
Okay.
I say since it's fighting you back, a hard success will get it
A
to a
hard
point where it
success.
can't come out. If
Okay.
that's where you know you can get it. If it's a normal success, it'll have a chance to kind of like wiggle out and stuff.
It's just a normal success.
Okay, so I'll say you got it buried in, but it's basically your body holding it in place.
I'll turn around to the lads. Right, somebody get something to like hold this in place. And that'll be
Right.
my turn there.
Edward.
And what is there? Okay, is there like a box, a crate, a chest? I know you said like a trash can lid and some junk and stuff. Is there anything that we could realistically secure this in? I'm looking around for that.
Give me a luck check. See, this
No,
is
I'm
just to
not good
see
at
if you
those.
can find it in the junk. You're just like
You're so
digging
lucky
through
you
the
just
junk.
find a full-on
Okay.
chest.
36. So I actually did. Well, success. I guess there's not a.
Okay, I'd say yeah, success.
Very-
You were able to find like kind of like a toolbox almost, toolbox that has like a lock, like a latch for a lock or a latch on it.
Okay, I'll grab it. We could try this, and I'll try to pick it up if I can, and maybe make my way towards him.
Okay, yeah, and I'd say you get it over, and you're able to since it's already kind of done its fight back, you're able to like pull it out real quick, slam it into the lockbox, and you're able to shut it close.
Okay.
And you just hear it rattling. And then
Right.
that's it. It's It doesn't have a built-in lock, so you have to hold it closed. But for now,
Yeah, I'm holding it until we can secure it with something else.
I have a padlock. I'm telling you, you should check my inventory ahead of time. I spent every dollar I had on random shit.
All right, dude. You have a lock. Then you're able to lock it. Alfie is still
Happens
unconscious.
Right? Do you have a pack of cigarettes, a thing of gum, and perhaps a flint and tinderbox?
I have none of those. I just have matches.
What you sir, you
Matches and
said?
padlocks.
No pack of gum? Come on.
What?
I have
That
a.
was like expensive, wasn't it? I was poor.
I'd say after about 30 seconds, Alfie, you start to come to.
No. Where's that fucking knife?
I'll like help him get up and like find his surroundings. What happened to you?
I was hoping you could tell me.
You were just unconscious. You didn't have like. You didn't have any awareness of anything.
I'd say from your perspective, Alfie, there was no buildup. You went to the last thing you literally remember is going to touch the knife, and you woke up.
I
There was no-
tried to dig it in further because it was still wiggling, and then now I'm here. What happened?
Well,
Would
you-
I have any idea of what would have
Oh,
happened to
sleep.
him? Like by touching like a cursed or possessed object, or
Give me an occult check.
I do recall, Russell, you taking a bit
I-
of damage. You want some help with
Yeah.
that?
I have my fucking
No,
leg
yeah,
here.
Okay. Boys, this is gonna take a little bit of time. If you two could kind of like check out, let me tend to Russell here.
do we have? So we saw some wooden planks. Are there like nails and like a hammer, maybe?
Yeah.
Can we build another box around this lockbox while he's healing him up?
It's gonna take
Yeah.
It's gonna take an hour to heal him, so you have an hour.
I can do that.
Yeah, we can put something together.
Yeah, the board's on the wall anyway. Just take some of those.
Yeah. So GM, I did have a question.
Yes.
In terms of like, I know how they work, but like, is there a limit to like? Because I have a lot of first aid kits. I can give Russell a first aid kit. The only issue is he can't get another one until he takes more damage, right? So it makes sense to just do
For the
both.
Yeah, for the first aid and the medicine.
For first aid and medicine, it makes sense to just do
You can
both.
only do like once basically per.
Whenever he
first aid
takes
kit.
damage, it says
Yes.
like he can't get another one, but he can get both. He can get a first aid and a medicine.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a first aid, Russell.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my syringe on your knee there and inject some form of liquid and then tie it together a little bit, just real quick.
I think it just gives one, right? As long
It
as
just
you-
gives one, yeah. So for the first aid, that's an extreme success, and which I don't
Okay.
think does anything more. But
No, I don't believe so.
and then so you gain 1 HP, Russell, and then I'll do a medicine check.
So you do your first aid check. You kind of get that initial bandage up. You all start working on the box. The lights in the basement go out, and you just hear rattling and shaking on that top floor. You are now in darkness.
Turn on that light.
15-hour candles.
You got that searchlight on you?
I also have a searchlight.
All right, you have your
And a
searchlights.
flare. I have 3 flares and 12 15-hour candles.
I'm glad you actually went through the item list. 'Cause
I don't have-
all
I don't have-
was car
I don't
and
have
things
any.
related to the car.
I
don't have
forgot to
anything in my
grab
inventory.
stuff. No, I got nothing either.
All I have is car-related items.
All I have is a gun.
If we make it back outside, I'm good.
I just have one.
Walkie-talkie.
All he has is a gun, no bullets.
So I have bullets. I got
Okay.
bullets.
I have a typewriter too.
Where, is that in the car? Where the hell's that at?
I guess.
In his bag of holding. God dang it.
Yeah. My briefcase is huge.
So if there are like any form of light, GM, I want to try to like push this medicine roll, if possible, to try to like maybe speed it up or to like just the initial difficulty with the darkness.
So have you rolled it all yet?
No, I haven't rolled it all yet.
Okay, I'd say it's because the push is only for if you fail.
Yeah, but I meant like to like try to like push the limits of my medicine like capability, like rolling with.
I will
You
let
can say
you.
no if you want.
I would say if anything, I'd let you roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah,
So it's like so
same
it's
thing
the
as advantage, just
but
reversed.
yeah, you just take the higher one.
All right.
But you could just say no.
I could just say
Yeah.
no.
That's,
I'll let
that's
you roll
easy.
it's disadvantage, and if you just let me know the results of
Okay.
that.
So higher 10. Okay, that's still a success because my medicine's 90. It was an 83.
Okay, I'll say you can cut the time in half, so it's only gonna take you 30 minutes.
Okay. I'm over there like scurrying,
And-
wrapping,
and
like
as-
stitching up your leg.
Yeah, practice, dude. As y'all are ripping this boards up to like kind of make this box, you start to notice you see a crawl space behind one of the panels that you rip up.
Oh, that's very nice.
As you rip it up, you are immediately hit with this foul odor from the crawl
Ugh.
space.
Does it smell like death?
It smells like death, and it smells like shit in the metaphorical and almost the literal sense. Like animals live in this crawl space, but also death.
Others. Shine the light in there.
Yeah.
Is it like straight down?
Did my
Is it
medicine go through, or are we still waiting to see if
Yeah,
that?
we'll go ahead and say the medicine goes through. As
Okay.
you're finishing up the check, Russell, as you are just kind of like sitting there waiting, you kind of just happen to look over at the steps leading into the basement, and you see that blood dripping as it hits like cracks in the stairs and all that, and it's just slowly coming down.
All right, Russell, that's
I don't
2
like that. This is-
added to the 1 for a total of 3 hit points added to you.
All right, thank you. I'm back to 8.
You shine your light into the crawl space, and you see that it leads into a large room, but from here, that's kind of all you can see is it leads into this open space.
Like it's like a like room you can walk in, or is it still like
Actually,
a giant like crawl room?
it's the room itself looks big, but the crawl space is like you're gonna have to army crawl
Yeah, you're
through
gonna have to
it.
crawl.
Any as we're doing all this, maybe we small talked a little bit. I'm asking Mark, any idea what we're facing here? Like, are we
Yeah,
just
do I have
trying
any
to
idea?
get out,
Um,
or are we trying to
I
do
would
something about it?
say you're probably not going to know specifically, but you do catch bad vibes. But I mean, you've been catching bad vibes since you came in here.
I've got bad vibes.
Yeah.
Since, yeah.
Plus,
Yeah.
I feel like I should share with everyone under my like fears. The fear of the dark is one of my fears. So
Cool.
that may also explain why I overkilled on the candles and
Great.
the searchlight.
Yeah,
and
when the
flares.
lights turned off, if you want to go ahead and give me the scream that you did, when the lights went off, that'd be great.
Could you hear it, or did it block it out?
I think it cut
blocked it.
because it was too loud.
Ah! Did it do it again?
Yeah, there you go. You're good. That's what you heard as he scrambled into his backpack for.
Yeah.
All right. I don't mind going first through this crawl space. I don't like that we're being forced deeper, but we have no options.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what can you all
Can
see?
I get that searchlight though?
Yeah. I can also give you a 15-hour candle.
Whatever is better to crawl
I don't
through
know
a
if I
space
like-
and see what
I
I'm
don't know if
going
my
into.
character would want to give up
Oh, true.
his searchlight.
Okay, forget it. I'll just use my lighter in front of me as I'm crawling through.
But no,
That's
you can
very.
hold the candle. I think
And I'll
they're like,
say you do see when you like shine into the crawl space, you see like signs of rats. You can definitely tell there's like basically a pack of rats living probably in the walls.
Ugh.
Just so you also see that.
Yeah. Perfect. Great.
Nice.
It's all over me now. I'll just crawl through and then I don't know, like the width of the crawl space, but I would, if I get through all the way, I would look to turn back to call to the others.
Alright.
Right? What do you see?
As you crawl through your little crawl space, the rats, you see them immediately. They you scare them, and you see them immediately try to like run out. They're trying to go like basically the direction you're coming from. They're trying to escape out as you start to make your way in.
Oh my gosh, okay. I'll just try to fight them off to one side and then, like, kind of get up on my side or something and make a space
Okay.
if it's
Yeah, good enough.
possible.
As they run up, you kind of like see them like in a panic. But as you give them the space, they completely ignore you, and they all kind of run past you.
I hate rats. There's definitely no cats here if there's all these rats. So at least that's I'm okay with that, I guess.
Really cool. And then as you make your way, sorry, this is where is there we go. Cool. You crawl through, and you come into this big open room. Empty for the most part, except for a pallet that you see in the middle of the room. On top of the pallet, lying motionless and seemingly dead, a wizened-looking figure, an older figure, like 6 feet tall, skinny, naked, ghastly, wide, flaring, burning, saucer-like eyes, and a nose like a sharp, like a blade almost, sharp and pointed.
Mr. Corbin.
There's a chain resting around his neck.
Yeah.
All hair is gone. His very shrunken lips and gums, teeth gnarled. The smell of like it's like sweet and rotting all at once in the room. In the southwest corner, you just see kind of like just curled up papers and junk and all that. That's what you see in here.
I don't want to be seeing all that. As soon as I got out, I would have been using my cloth to, like, guard from the smell. I would have quickly peered at whatever that was, and then I would call back to everyone. We need the light in here, and there's some kind of not human-looking creature.
And I'll say it wasn't moving. It didn't look at you or anything. It's like lying on a
Yeah,
pallet.
yeah. I need help. I need help in here. You can all come through. It's safe, but it's creepy.
All right. I'll make my way through.
All right. You make your way through, no problem. And again, you see the same thing. It's like a mostly empty room. It's like shriveled, rotten corpse in the middle on top of this pallet with some like papers or something in the like trying to orient myself. So the corner across from you. So you're coming kind of in on the I'd say like almost the middle of the room. And if you're looking straight ahead to your left, all the way in that corner is where you see this like crumpled up papers or some kind of document or whatever. And it's like the only thing in the room besides this individual.
Do I have any idea of what this individual may or may not be?
Human,
undead.
You, from the clues you have gathered, you would assume this to be Corbett, Mr. Corbett.
Yeah. But like, when did he die? Didn't he die like years ago?
From what the records you had found.
Yeah, it was like 1860 or something.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But his body doesn't seem to have aged.
Oh no, it looks like decrepit. But it is still like it still has flesh to the bone and all that, but it's like almost like mummified, I would say. But without the mummification process, it's like a shriveled, tight skin and all that stuff.
Is it a wooden pallet or what?
It is we'll call it a wooden pallet, a mahogany pallet.
Mahogany.
The Cadillac of pallets.
All I heard was it can burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. You said you found him?
I'll say as the two of you
Found him.
crawled through, you also saw the words Chapel of Contemplation carved into the crawl space wall as you were crawling through, like multiple times.
Right. You still got the book on you, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
You may want to give that a look-see, and perhaps we need to bury this sucker, and that's really what the problem is here.
Well, would you look at that? I got a shovel.
Naturally.
Naturally. I came out, I only have one shovel. I wasn't sure if I had one or two. I have 2 crowbars.
I can start shoveling while you're reading the book.
Oh my god. You got it all, my man.
We're in a room. We're in a room, though, right?
Yeah.
Is the
Is
floor
it dirt floor? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we could take him to a nice place. Found a nice cemetery.
I'm not transporting this body back through the crawl space.
Not with that
Yeah,
attitude.
I'm not doing that.
No, he wanted to be buried in the basement.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like he got like halfway there.
Funeral pyre him.
Yeah, I say we burn it.
No. He said he wants to be
Nobody
buried.
wants to live in a house with a body under here anyway. He looks buried halfway.
No, he's above ground. Buried means, underneath. So he doesn't.
But
And
it's-
to me, he doesn't look buried at all.
He's buried in
This
the
room is
basement in a
underground,
crawl space, in a separate room. Yeah.
Yeah, technically, but you gotta be like under dirt. What aren't you guys getting here?
In a
Right.
physical
How are we going
sense,
to do that?
he
Is
is
what
under
I'm
dirt.
getting. Yeah.
No, he's above. He's kind of, but there's not
Foundation of
dirt
the
on
house.
top of him.
It's above dirt.
Yeah,
You
he's not directly
hear
touching the dessert.
You hear the
It's there.
crack and shamble of bones as you see his head start to turn
Burn it.
and crack.
See, look what you
I'm
guys
trying to
fucking.
light that pyre as fast as possible.
Yeah, go ahead and give him your dexterity.
I'm grabbing papers from the corner and stuffing them between the wood.
No, wait.
Oh
your
no.
initiative.
It should be same order as
Okay, what's
My
before.
this?
dexterity for initiative, is that what you said?
Yeah.
45 is my dex.
You just see.
Boys, come in. We're
so-
gonna need some help.
We're still crawling through as we're lighting this fire up.
I'll pull my
Okay.
gun out.
Was it Russell, Edward?
Russell, Eddie, Mark, Alfie.
All right. I'll say when it comes to the turn order. So it was just Mark and Edward in the room, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Unfortunately.
technically, it's your turn, Russell. But I'll say you can hear this, and you hear this as this evil, fiendish laugh as this guy starts to rise.
And then I'm gonna start crawling through, gun pointed.
You shoot through the crawl space.
Shooting through the crawl space.
Not yet.
Um,
No, that's not how you said it.
I literally said that I've got my gun out, it's loaded, and it's forward. I'm just gonna crawl through and have it at the ready.
In real life, Mark said that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Shoot
so
me.
you crawl through the crawl space. I'd say you have enough movement to get to it and still like kind of have your action.
Okay, and I'm seeing this thing start to come to life, kind of deal.
Yeah, he's standing up. It's not like slow, like he's like,
Fire.
it's just like bullets pumping. All right, cool. Let's
Fire.
look at firearms is the weird one because I don't think I can.
Are handguns also 1d3?
No.
Okay.
If a handgun was a 1d3, there'd be no point in taking it.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
I just have a feeling this is not like a zombie creature, so what are we gonna...
I don't know. I'm going with instincts right now.
I'm gonna burn him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lies ass.
He is not going to do anything. Not dodge or anything. He can't dodge. So how firearms works is he can dodge for cover. I'm gonna say there's no cover here, so whatever your attack is.
Okay. That is a regular success.
Okay, so it hits. Go ahead and do your damage on that one.
That's gonna be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
What is the dice roll for a handgun there?
1d10 for the damage.
Okay. Because I took the skill, but I don't have a handgun. I don't.
I need the three of you that are in the room, I forgot to do it for the first two. I need sanity checks for the three of you that have seen this so far.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, definitely would have.
I feel. Can you push sanity checks or no? No, it's just when you're trying to do stuff, I assume.
I'm going to say for the sanity check, no, you can't push it.
Okay.
Again, I'm not
22
100% on that
is
rule,
half.
but I'm going to say no for this one.
Yeah, I mean, it checks out.
Well, I failed.
I
Okay.
failed too.
Yeah, you came through the crawl space like, what the hell? We already saw it happening.
Ah!
What did you get, Edward?
22, it's a pass.
Okay, so you take 1 sanity loss.
I don't
And for
know
the
how,
two-
because that would have scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, you just, and the other two that failed, I love it. You're going to lose. See those who make 1. This is 5 more. Oh, you guys go ahead and roll for your insanity loss. Tell me what you get. It's a D8. Roll a D8 for me.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
I got 4.
where's my D8? I got 2.
All right. You so those are good. You don't have to make any of the insanity checks. However, I'd say Edward Marky Mark here, you let out an involuntary scream. And Russell, you in fear, you drop your gun. Like you just get so shocked, you just drop the gun on the ground. I'd say, we'll say actually, Marky Mark, that you dropped your light source as well. It's on the ground.
Oh no.
Was it a flashlight?
It's
Or a
about the
spotlight?
spiral.
What was it?
Yeah, I had a searchlight, but I also have candles on backup and flares.
All right. Roll a luck check for me as that
And
light
fireworks,
falls on the ground.
a spotlight.
I love that he became the screamer of the group, too.
Yes.
I got a lighthouse in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Can I push the luck check or no?
No.
Oh, I failed.
For the failed luck check, when you drop the light turns off.
Breaks. Oh, it turns off?
So you're in darkness. Everyone is in darkness right now. It is now your turn, Mark. Mark.
Immediately.
immediately-
No, it's
Light.
Edward. Sorry. Fuck,
Edward.
I hate y'all, dude. Edward's
I was
turn.
faster, so it's me, right? Okay.
Yes.
In that sense, if it's dark, I'm immediately fumbling for my lighter to get some source of light.
Okay.
And if
I'd
I
say
know
you can-
where the searchlight fell from, I'm going to look to that direction.
Okay, I'd say you're able to find with both of those, no checks required. It'll take your turn, but you're able to get the light on,
Yeah.
have enough light to find it, and turn it back on.
Okay.
And you see he's now like fully up on both legs, kind of like hunched and crouched over, and he's about to like start charging towards y'all.
All right. I'm shakily holding the flashlight. Flashlight in one hand, a lighter in the other. I'm just shaking.
He turns to who do you still have the journal and book there, Russell? You do.
I do not. Marky Mark
Alright,
does.
you gave that to Marky Mark, and he said, "That's a nice little book you got there." And he starts looks like he's making his way towards you. We have now Mark's turn. Light is back on, and he's looking right at you.
Can I do like a vibe check of what he wants with the book, or?
He's just sensing him out. He's like,
Good
"What would
old,
you
good
really
old
want to
vibe
do?"
check, man. I love.
We'll say you can you can occult check him.
Okay.
Actually, no. What's the default score for? No, I'd say the roll that you would have to be able to make, you have 0 in right now. So no,
Oh, is it?
it would be a Cthulhu Mythos
Yeah,
roll.
Cthulhu Mythos.
No. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, can I threaten to light the book on fire?
Ooh, I like that. Give me I'll say intimidate, unless you have something you think is better.
I mean, not really good at intimidate, but I mean, I have high accounting. Can I say 1 book goes to 0 book, you go no happy,
No,
happiness go to 0? Is that accounting?
A math
That's
threat? Are we really math threatening this ghoul right
A
now?
bad threat. Okay, I'll do intimidate.
Give him a
I'll,
multiplication table real
I'll
quick.
say
Yeah.
you have advantage.
You have a
It'll
minute.
let you hold the lighter up to it. It's a real threat. You can have advantage on your intimidate.
Okay. Well, I failed. My intimidation is 15. So,
A book nerd like you wouldn't do that.
I do it anyways.
You burn the book. Okay. That's
Yeah.
your action as you light the book on fire. When you light the book on fire, as the flames start to catch in the corner, the flames turn this like black color as the flames hit the book.
That checks out.
Like, as it's catching on fire, though, can I, like, throw it across the room so I don't burn myself?
Yeah, that's fine. You light it on fire and you just chuck it.
Yeah.
All
Towards
right.
the other papers, if I have
Al-
that dexterity.
Alfie, what's your
Dude,
dexterity?
we're stuck in this box of a room and you're gonna light the whole room off.
It is going to still charge towards you there, Marky Mark.
Oh,
And he's going
checks
to swipe at you with his claws. Are you going to fight back, or are you going to try and dodge?
I'm gonna dodge for sure.
Okay, just let me know if you fail or what level of success.
I got a regular success. Oh, so sad. 2 away from a hard one.
Well, this
We need to
doesn't
get our
look good.
brawler in this room.
Seriously.
Do some fisticuffs with this ghoul. As soon as you clear that crawl space, I'm leaving.
I'm still in here. Ain't nobody going nowhere.
Sorry, it doesn't have his brawl skill on here, which is crazy.
Crazy.
Probably
It's
real
a
wild.
10.
I guess you can't brawl then.
He's not supposed to attack us, yeah.
Oh no,
The
there it
knife
is.
is his
Okay,
weapon.
it's down here. It's on the next page where he misses. He misses his
Hey,
attack.
let's go.
You are good.
His bones are still locked up.
Yeah.
Cool. So you see he swipes at you, but you're able to just dodge back on it. And then we're on to Alfie. You just hear a scuffle, a scream, a light turn on and off, somebody dropping something. And
A
this
lot of
guy
shit going on in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I crawl through as quickly as I can. I try to get close to the opponent as close as I can.
You're gonna crawl up and
Give me-
over me?
Give me a sanity check.
Oh, you're
there.
still in the tunnel?
Yeah.
You guys are human centipeding in the tunnel.
Oh, you didn't exit the tunnel?
No.
I'm looking
Okay.
at
He got scared to
Russell's
shit and
back.
dropped his gun.
Yeah, I was still in there and I was like, down on the
Okay,
ground
hold on.
firing.
I'll take my turn to kind of like push him through.
Are you
Like-
going to oppose being pushed in?
Yes, very much so.
All right. There's an opposed roll check here.
Right, what are you doing back there? Stop that.
What are you? You're in the middle of the
physics,
tunnel.
right? No, I'm just.
Go ahead and while I'm trying to look it up, give me either a strength or if you think there's an appropriate roll. I don't know if there's a push roll in here or like a athletics.
I think it'd be just strength for me. Maybe dex or strength for Russell.
You'll do the same, so you guys will both do strength.
Okay, good.
You guys are the same build size, and just tell me your level of success, each of you.
Fail.
Hard.
Fail
You fail,
hard.
and then
Inspired.
Fail.
then yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So who failed? Sorry. You failed. Yeah. So as he comes up, you're trying to like push back into the crawl space, and you just like you hit him with that 1,000 years of death Naruto, dude. You just
Yeah.
into the room.
Slide right across the dirt and
Yeah.
dust that's all over the floor.
And then you are able
the
to
rat feces are like lube in the tunnel.
yeah. Go ahead and give me your sanity check as you see this corpse swiping over at him there.
Come on. That's a fail.
All right, go ahead and roll a 1d8 for me.
You're
We're
so
dead.
eager.
I don't want to.
So eager.
Yeah, dude, it's a 2.
Okay, so you lose 2 sanity. Let's see what we have here.
I'm about insane.
Yeah,
How much
I'll
sanity
say-
do you have?
I'll say
I've-
as you got up and you saw that and you like freaked out and you like fell back prone again and you're like kind of shaken up. So basically you're just like kind of back on the ground,
Yeah,
but no
I've-
like you're not no effects or anything like that. Just
I have 2 sanity left because I took 4.
That's not
I
very
took 4.
fun.
I took 4 in the knife fight.
how much
How much
sanity
sanity
did you
do you
start
have?
with?
8,
How?
I think.
How do you have 8?
Ain't no possibility.
Power's that low?
Is
What
it
was
the
your
number
power?
next? Like, oh, 40.
Power would have to be like 30.
Yeah,
Oh,
your sanity
I'm
matches
dumb.
your power. Yeah,
All
you're
right.
good.
I was looking at the number to the 8 that like makes you
Oh.
like
Oh.
insane. I'm dumb.
Oh.
Okay, no, I'm good.
Hell yeah.
I'm at.
I was like,
I'm
we can
at
do it.
30
I got the chart ready.
I'm at 34. We're good.
All right, we're back up to Russell there.
I scrambled
down
to
the
pick up my
ground,
gun.
Okay. I'd say you're able to pick it up, no problem. I'll say it if you fire from here, you're at point blank range.
Yeah.
It does give you a bonus die to you, so like you get I think that's like advantage. So basically, you get advantage on the shot when you're point blank.
I'll do exactly that and get it right to his head at that point.
I'm not holding that light very steady, by the way. I'm fucking.
He is going to dive for cover. He's going to try and dive behind Marky Mark here.
Fuck you do.
What does that mean if he dives behind me? Do the bullets hit me?
What do you have in your bag for that?
Yeah.
I shit you not. I rolled a 2.
Oh my god, dude.
I rolled a hard success.
So I'll say with the hard
Just close the
success,
one.
he is able to dive behind the cover. He gets an extreme success, obviously. So you still fire off, but because of the extreme success, I'm not going to say you hit your buddy there. But he is able to kind of like dive behind Marky Mark there.
Damn it. Right, get out of the way. And then
And then we're on to Edward there.
yeah.
Jesus, those bullets are gonna be ricocheting all over this room.
Well, what is
All
the
right, is
room
it-
made out of?
Rubber,
I don't know.
hard
I'm assuming
rubber.
it's another house
Yeah,
room.
it's
The bullets
flubber.
bouncing.
Paper.
Is the fire going in that corner?
It's starting to. The book's kind of starting to get. I'll say you can notice that the book itself isn't burning away. It's just a book on fire,
Oh.
but it's not
I
like.
go punch the book.
Great.
I
I'm
shoot
gonna
the
do some
book.
crazy stuff. This is life or death, so I'm gonna put the lighter away or drop it. Probably drop it. I'm gonna run over to Mark and try to thrust the searchlight back into his chest or hand or whatever to get him to take that. And I'm gonna try to grapple this monster.
Okay.
Just get a hold of it.
I'll
I
say
have
that is
handcuffs
a,
to his helmet.
Arrowhead.
we'll call that a fighting maneuver then. So it's like a regular brawl check. Because he dove for cover, he does not get a. Yeah. So he doesn't get a chance back. So you just have to succeed, and you're able to grapple him.
All right, that's a 59, and brawl check
That's your-
55. So
So you get I think that's
roll
a fail.
higher again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is a fail on that one. But he doesn't fight back.
I'm
or
gonna
anything
push
like
the
that.
roll. I'll push the roll on every roll I do.
Do it.
This is gonna go bad. That's a 46, so that succeeds that time. It's a
Okay.
regular
We'll
success.
say it's grappled. Yeah. Now that I think about it, probably pushing attacks isn't a thing.
Yeah.
For now.
I was gonna say,
Then
that
we don't
doesn't
do it
s-
then.
that
Then I
doesn't
just
seem
miss.
right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every roll, I'm gonna do it if I can.
But yeah.
I'm just
we'll keep
over
it-
there
we've been-
trying
we've
to
been
grapple
doing
it.
Okay, you just want to be trying. Okay,
Yeah. That
That's-
sounds better. I'm not trying
that
to.
sounds like it's right. That's basically just free advantage. Whenever you want. So now we're at Mark E. Mark.
I'll say I'm on the opposite side of Mark. That way, the thing's like between us.
Okay.
Right. So I would have been like in an advantageous.
Did he successfully grapple it, or what was the
No,
outcome?
he did not.
No.
No, he did not.
Oh, right
Okay.
here. In page 104 of the handbook, no pushing combat rolls. There's no option to push combat rolls.
That makes sense.
It does.
Can I try to light him on fire?
You can try, but I would say you would know that unless you have like a flamethrower-esque type fire source, you won't light him on fire. Unless you like covered him in gasoline, if you have a canister of gasoline in your backpack.
I don't actually. I just have a water bag. Can I drown him? I have 5 gallons of water.
You can absolutely try and drown the corpse.
That's a lot of water.
I don't know. That was the size it came in.
I just imagine he has like
5
a
gallons.
giant
He's not
backpack.
carrying that with him.
Dude,
There's
that's
no-
like 50 pounds.
Yeah,
You don't have lighter
Oh,
fluid
I
in
have
your
the 10
bag.
volume encyclopedia set.
that's in the car.
Yeah,
I
you
don't. I
sat
keep
down
that
and read
on me
it
at
in the
all
last
times. I
room.
stay strapped with my encyclopedia.
keeps that thing on him, dude.
Why is this system more funny than scary?
Oh, I have the holy water. Do I think that'll do anything to him?
Mm.
Would I know from a cult whether or not it would do something? Or
I would say you wouldn't know because you've never physically dealt with a thing like this.
I wasn't that far off. A gallon of water weighs 42 pounds.
42? Bro, I
Yeah.
must be jacked if I'm carrying around 5 gallons plus a 10-volume encyclopedia set.
Wonder which one's heavier.
I don't know.
Probably encyclopedias.
Okay, I don't know what's gonna be helpful here. So the book looks like it's not actually getting destroyed,
No.
right?
Why don't you just go lay on the book, boy?
So now this thing's just
Sophie's
taunting
calling
me?
him boy or boy.
All right. I guess.
I'd love
are
some
the other
barbecue.
papers on Are the other papers on fire?
Oh, were you trying to specifically throw it on the papers?
Yeah.
Give me a retroactive. I think there's throw. Throw is a skill.
Throw is a
Throw
skill.
is a skill.
Minimum of
It
20.
is.
Me.
20%.
Yeah, do a throw skill. Obviously, you can throw it either way,
Yeah.
but that's the accuracy. So
Yeah, I failed.
then no, you just kind of chucked it like halfway across the room. It's kind of like off to the side.
Okay, can I run over to where those papers are to see what they are? Since they didn't get burnt.
Absolutely, you can.
Gonna leave me over here with this monster. I was trying to save you.
Can I
Doesn't
light a
matter.
15-hour candle and put it on the floor before I head over?
So you see a series of papers over there. I'll say the first one you just grab kind of crumples the dust.
Okay.
But you can
So
see there's
they're
things
meaningless.
on it. There's symbols on it. It looks almost like a horoscope like image on them. They're just very brittle and kind of like fall to dust at the touch. But there are symbols on it.
Do I recognize any of the symbols or no?
At a cursory glance, no.
Okay. Is that pretty much it for me, or?
That's pretty much it for you. Next up, we got. You said 30 was yours, right? Whenever you dive for cover, that eats your next attack. So it is now Alfie's turn. He does not have an attack this turn.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Alfie, you are up.
I'm gonna run over there, just fucking fisticuffs him. I'm gonna like try to grab him by the scruff and then just.
All right, go ahead.
That's
He can attempt to dodge after a dive, so he'll try to dodge.
okay.
That's on. Yeah, they hid that in the bottom of diving for cover. They can still dodge. They just can't fight back. All right, he got a. I don't think he succeeds though on his dodge. No, so he failed his dodge anyways.
Yeah, no, it's an extreme success anyway. So
Nice.
Hell yeah.
2 points of damage,
All right.
and I'm just locked in with him. Like I'm trying, like I got a hold of him as I'm like trying to punch him, to try and focus his attention on me. Dude, scary things like
Alright.
than you in my
As you,
clinic.
so with the as you kind of punch into him, what you would expect to be like brittle and like almost not even fleshy because he seems so decrepit. What you would think would just be bone, you're like met with this like hardened exterior. So you definitely hit him into something, but he looks like he is a lot more durable than what he appears to be. Like the power behind your hit should have been like busting through the rib cage, and you just like met contact.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
all right, we are up to Russell there.
All right. I suppose Alfie's kind of in the way now. Yeah.
You can still like shoot or whatever. You're all kind of like, it's not like he's providing cover for this creature or anything.
Okay.
Let me make sure there's no like.
And there I can look for you.
Okay, here we go. It is when targeting a combatant involved in melee combat. Oh, I'm wrong. So if you're firing into melee combat, so if you're shooting someone, like if you shoot him, if you miss, you have the chance of hitting Alfie with the shot.
Right.
A fumble. So that's just a fumble though. So that's like if you roll the like 100.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have a good chance of not shooting him, but you do have a penalty die to shoot at him while he's in melee.
That's a plus D10.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
opposite
your
of
D10. Yeah, so it's you take the
The
2d10
opposite.
and you take the higher one. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna chance it just one time here.
Okay.
It's not like he's never shot someone before, am I right?
Exactly. That is just a normal success, a regular success.
Okay. Yeah. He is not going to die for cover because he wants to do something this turn, so he will take the damage.
He
Okay.
wants to kill Alfie.
So that is 9 points of damage.
Yes, dude.
Nice, dude. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. It is Edward.
The other two of you have any ways to hit someone with something?
Yeah, I could hit him, but I'm just gonna try to restrain him again.
All right, you're gonna try and go for.
Can I like get a hold of at least one arm or both arms?
So it'll be another brawl check, and it's the with the brawl check, and you just do the grapple instead of damage. But he will fight back on this one.
Okay, let's try it out. I probably need to just quit playing this game. That's a fail.
That's a fail. He got a hard success, so he will do. All right, you take 6 damage as he claws into you.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
How
And I
much health do
shout
you
out
have?
also. I had 11, so now I have 5.
Okay. You said you were gonna shout out.
Oh, I was just gonna shout out to everybody. Like, should we just give him the book?
That won't help
I
with
heard him
us.
say like, "Give me the book" or whatever.
I need you to make a Constitution check because you took half your hit points and damage.
Yeah, I have a question about that too, Jim, while he's doing that. So whenever
That's
I
pretty
applied a medicine check to Russell, that was just
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
for healing, right? That didn't cure his wound.
Correct.
Wound.
That's a fail.
Like it's one or the other?
I don't think he got the major wound because he succeeded on the check.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You only get the major wound if you fail.
Oh, okay. I forgot
believe.
that you succeeded.
Yep.
Might
Okay.
have to double check that one after.
No,
the
you're
fact.
right. You're right.
Okay. All right. What did you get on your Constitution?
I just thought he failed.
36. So it's a regular success.
Okay. So you got a regular success. So that was to stop from going unconscious. I need you to make another Constitution check as the claws rake into you, and they look super gross.
Be like,
Yeah, that's a
Gnarly.
fail. It's a 66 fail.
Okay. So you lose 3 Constitution.
Oh,
What is...
Shoot.
There's 3 Constitution.
Okay. Cool.
Ain't that some shit?
And that is all you got
Yeah,
for
that's,
now.
Like it
Mark-
lowered his con
Yeah.
score? Is that what you mean?
Constitution score is lowered by 3.
Oh, damn.
yeah.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
All right. Next up is Marky Mark.
Okay, so none of those papers provided any insight. Is there anything else I see in the room at all? It's just like this pallet that had him on it, and that's it.
That's it.
And when he was taking the damage, it didn't seem like it was actually hurting him that much.
So I'll say when that shot just went through, that was this most recent shot. That was the first one that seemed like it went through in something. So like the very first shot in that punch looked like it was almost like absorbing it, and then that last shot he just did looked like it went through him and did some damage.
Okay. Don't really have fighting skills.
Yeah, who would have guessed?
I'm a librarian. So I guess the book's still flaming and not burning.
Correct.
Okay. I guess I'll pour the holy water on it and then try to pick it up.
Okay. Easy enough. The water, pour the holy water on it, and the flames die down. When you go to pick up the book, it's got some heat to it. You probably gotta bounce it around a few times, but it appears mostly undamaged. Like it already had kind of some damage on it, but you don't see any further.
And the holy water didn't do anything to it?
No.
Rip.
It did, I mean, it put the fire out, but
But yeah. I still can't. We still have no idea what's in it, right?
not at a cursory glance. It's something that you think with time, like if you studied it, you might be able to make heads or tails of it. But
And now's not the time for me to sit in the corner and try to read it.
yeah, I mean, you can, if that's what you think Marky Mark would do in this moment.
I'd probably at least try to look through it quickly, see if I'm gaining anything.
I need to read a book.
Hey, that's what he does.
You could do an
What he
occult
does.
check while you read through this book, but other than that, we will be back to his turn.
I got a regular pass on that.
Regular pass, nothing that would help in this moment, I would say you learned. It is going to rake its claws on, I guess, yeah, Alfie here, who's right up in his grill.
I'm gonna fight back.
All right.
Nice.
I roll against you, right? Like I roll as well, or do I
Yes,
just?
we both roll a brawl check, and whichever one gets a higher degree of success. I got a hard success. So you have to get it. Yeah.
Okay, I also got a hard success.
Okay, so since we are both fighting, I as the aggressor win.
Oh.
So if you were to dodge, you would have won.
Yeah.
So he rakes you with the claws here. So you take 3 damage,
Okay.
and then I need you to make the Constitution save.
Extreme success.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. No con lock there. All right.
Don't mess with me with con, dude. That's like the one thing I'm good at.
Oh, yeah. And what is your dexterity there, Russell?
My dexterity is 70.
Also, when your gun is out, you add 50 to your dexterity for initiative.
Oh,
So then you're
That
like,
makes sense because you got
Yeah.
range.
yeah. And I just gotta pull a trigger.
So you will go
to know.
first. Still in this scenario.
I think you've been going first though, which is good.
I think so.
Yeah.
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 It was about to change for a second, so.
Oh, okay.
But you still go first.
Got him.
Does fighting back lose my action on my turn?
No.
So
You
I still
treat it
have
like a
my-
reaction. Yeah.
Okay, so I still have my turn then.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a old dirty trick I do in the pub at night. I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm gonna grab a piece of lead that I keep in there, kind of like keep in my hand to make my hand a little bit heavier. I'm gonna swing on him again. I don't know.
Oh,
if
you just have the one I fought back because you attacked me.
No, I fought back. You attacked me.
You
Oh,
attacked
you're
him.
right. That's right. We're both at the end. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought I was going last. Yes, your turn. Good catch. Good catch.
Good catch. Good catch.
Bring that up in the morning huddle.
That's a hard success with the bra.
Then he
He could dodge or fight back.
He did. I think he fought back already. So you actually get advantage. This is where it gets tricky, dude. There's a lot once you're in combat.
Oh, okay.
So he fought back against Edward. So now you have a bonus die against him because he basically can't. He's been distracted for the round. So if you want to
Yeah.
try and get, would you have a hard success?
That was a hard success. Yeah.
I was like you can try for an extreme, but I guess it doesn't really matter because he can't do anything about it. So yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead
I'll
and
just
do your
attack.
damage.
2 damage.
All right. Now we're back to the top. Russell.
All right. So, he's just not going down right now. Has he lost a step at all? Like, how's he looking?
I'd say it's kind of hard to gauge because his body is already kind of decrepit.
Yeah.
So you don't see him like slouching or anything like that, and his body already looks kind of ruined. So I'd say you're not quite sure on where he is at physically.
All right. Well, we're going for one more shot here.
All right.
We're still at that disadvantage, correct?
Yes, because they're in melee range with him.
Okay. And okay, that's not bad. That is a
Double ones.
hard success.
All right. He's gonna take it. He's not gonna die for cover here.
Okay. So that means, ooh, another 9 points of damage.
Yes. Dude.
Tell you
All
what,
right. You take your shot there. What are you shooting at?
I am shooting primarily at his like chest area, hoping that I don't
There's
know.
something
that,
beaten in there.
There's some source.
There's something embedded in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you line up your shot there, and you take it, what would be his heart, just gets completely blasted out. You see this hole bigger than what you thought should come from that shot. It just kind of like shoot out there, and you see him kind of, damn it, and fall to the ground, dead.
Let's drag his body out of here and let's bury his ass. There's no point in his ass coming back to life again.
I grab his feet. Tell me where.
And then I'll grab the shovel from Mark from his bag of holding and head out through the crawl space.
I don't think you were here whenever we were talking about his the rest of his inventory. True, he has
no.
5 gallons of water, a 10 page or 10 book set of encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia. There's a typewriter,
Got hundreds of pounds.
folding writing desk.
You have a folding desk.
Oh, that's at your house, dude.
Yeah. That was left in the
No,
car.
It's in the car.
God.
I have walkie-talkie too.
Ain't no way they got a walkie-talkie in 1920s.
Right.
It's on there. 3-band walkie-talkie. It was on the list.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
3 pounds.
I looked it up earlier. Tylenol was made in 1955, which means walkie-talkies are older than Tylenol.
That's
Yes.
interesting.
Actually, wow.
You learned that here.
We're an educational show.
All right, we're trying to bury this body, Jim.
Yeah.
All right. Are you burying it in the basement, or are you burying it?
In the basement, per his wishes originally.
Okay. Yeah. So, no check really needed. You take some time. Say it takes good. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to build a hole. Call it 30 minutes to like build it,
Man.
throw the body in there, pack it. I don't know. Never had to dig a hole with a shovel.
Hell yeah.
I feel like it's going to take some time.
I definitely have, and it'll probably take a good solid like 30 minutes to
it'll
45
take
minutes.
a while.
Hmm.
I did my own fence.
Is that chest with the dagger in it still
Um,
jumping around? Or
go
is that
back and
subsided
check
now?
it. It is subsided. It is no longer
Okay. All right.
bouncing around there.
All right, well, the house is clear. Should we go get our $20?
This is the second day. It'll be $40.
All right.
Yeah, this wasn't worth $20. I'm like bleeding out over here.
Lads, I believe it's not exactly done yet, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, it's something.
They
about
were talking about a
art.
ghostly figure with burning fucking eyes, so that wasn't exactly
I thought
it.
he had burning eyes. Did he
Did
have
he?
burning eyes?
He did have burning eyes.
He was kind of ghostly, too.
But I will agree
Yeah.
there was something about him being buried and the one who waits in the dark. We've
Yeah.
only really encountered one thing.
I feel like it was something that was handling the knife. I don't know. We could do a look around.
It doesn't feel like he was handling the knife.
And there was stuff coming from upstairs as well.
Aye.
Yeah, let's
So
go
it
check
couldn't have been
upstairs.
him.
But it could have all been him.
I mean, it could.
We're saying this while
What's your
we're
vibe check?
digging.
Medium?
Yeah,
Yeah. So we're checking upstairs, checking around here.
I say
Did we
upstairs.
finish
We're getting a
burning him?
vibe check.
Definitely, you're able to bury him, no problem. At this point, it's like, and I'd say the body's, I wouldn't say it crumbles to dust, but as he like dies, so whatever magic had him is kind of wearing off, and you can kind of see like decay almost rapidly happening. Like he's turning almost into just bones now.
Okay.
Do we have the vibe check of the house? Like, does it feel less?
Yeah, you feel an immediate like breath of air, you know, like there's a heaviness to the air in the house. There's a weight to it, and it is now being released.
Okay.
Say job is done.
Yeah.
Let's
We can check
Sorry
upstairs
for
if you
whoever's
want,
gonna
though.
buy this house.
let's check upstairs and let's just double check.
Just for the S&Gs, dude.
Yeah.
We definitely need to do a sweep through the house. We didn't even check the other 3 rooms.
Yeah, I guess we'll spend the next, like, probably 15 minutes or so just kind of SWAT teaming, like, clearing the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go
Clear.
ahead and say. Go ahead and toss this one to you.
There's more content.
As you go through the house and stuff, I'm just gonna give you the whole layout of it. There we go.
Okay.
So as you make your way kind of back up the steps, you do notice the blood that has been dripping down is gone, that has dissipated. And for the most part now, as you make your way through the house, I mean, it's got your normal like house stuff in it, but nothing. Let me make sure. But if there's a specific room based on that map you guys want to check out, but I'll say you find on that bottom floor there, you're just finding like storage rooms. some have some broken furniture in it. Like cupboard, a boarded shut cupboard, the living room, dining room, and all that you went through. There's a mud room. The mud room had the entrance outside, and that is dead bolted from the inside as well as from the outside when you did your scope. So it was like double bolted closed. You head upstairs. You have a main bedroom. Um, there is a children's bedroom, which he did tell you that there was 2 kids that were in the house that got shipped off, and then um, there is a spare or additional bedroom that just has like a single bed in it. It looks more like a guest room. And other than that, kind of all you find here.
So you get a breath of fresh air.
Hey, lads.
So everything's still nailed shut, boarded up for the most part. But
Did we do it?
Lads, I think we did it.
Did it?
Do we want to stay a couple days and help try to renovate the place to help him sell it?
No,
I'm
not
good
at
on that.
all.
If you really want to, you
That's
can
bad.
there, Mark.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
I would. Should we try to burn that book again, or that's you gonna keep
I'll
that
just
for
keep
your
it with you
memories?
for now.
Yeah.
Take it to the
Okay.
library.
Hey,
Oh,
let
hold on,
the
what
I'm
are
not
lad
hanging out
keep
with
it.
this guy anymore.
Put
After
in the
this,
restricted section.
he's got the
Yeah,
haunted book.
Dr. Armitage is my mentor. She may know what to do with it.
Mhm.
As long as it doesn't possess you, that's fine.
Hopefully not.
Hey, yo, Eddie, go fire up the car.
I'm
Hey,
already on it. Light up another cigar on my way out.
I'll give you $1 for a cigar.
and we'll
No, sorry, last one.
have to contact what's his name to finish the deed, as it
Yeah.
were. So
We'll say you guys had like established kind of like his place of business, right? He's a landlord, realtor kind of thing. So you have a location that you can meet him at. And you make your way there. And you come out, has kind of like front desk, staff, whatever, and they pull him over. Look at you. Oh, lads. Tell me how's it going?
Stay out of the basement.
hey,
You see the slack on my shoulder?
hey,
Oh yeah, you look. What
you
have
may
you
want to
gotten
be
yourselves
careful.
into?
You may want to be careful in the basement for sure. Whoever built the darn thing was still alive. Like they came back to life. It was bloody
The
weird.
yard could use a trimming as well.
Yeah, so we buried them in the basement so that way this
Out of
doesn't
the
happen.
windows, though.
Buried. Oh my. All right.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. Well.
If you remove him from that spot and something happens, that's not on us.
Yeah, but we will come back for more money.
Give me you can give me like a group persuade check. Just one person needs to succeed on this one.
Leave the body in the basement. Don't ask any questions about it.
Oh,
Not good. Failed.
failed.
Not good for me. I failed.
He had
Fail.
sub 10, got over 70 again.
Yeah. You at 54.
So
No
we
one
all
took
failed.
any points into persuasion.
Yeah,
No.
love it.
No.
Unfortunately.
We're
He
playing
says,
Call of
"Well,
Cthulhu, not D&D here. We're not trying to
Yeah.
talk to people.
Well, I mean, maybe I'll just board the basement up. Maybe we'll just keep people out of there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, just tell him there's no basement.
that's great. So like, what? I mean, if you have any thing on the house, did y'all learn anything about its history or this
You need
body?
an
in the
open
basement?
concept floor plan, and maybe we'll get some runners.
That'll never catch on. But thanks.
Hey, didn't we learn some stuff at the
We did.
library
And
there, Russell?
I'll share what we found out. Basically, everything about.
Cultism.
Yeah. The whole thing about the Temple of Contemplation and all this other stuff.
Right. It might be best to burn this place down. It
Could be, yeah.
That's
But we'll
pretty
see.
good.
Hopefully, I can clear his name now. But as promised, and he pitches out. He sets another 20, and then an additional 30 on top. He said for a quick job. I verily appreciate it.
Well,
Yeah, we
Call us
talked
again
about
if you need
milking
us.
days.
Absolutely. I'll make sure your names get out there.
yes, I'd appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, well,
Well, good day.
I guess you guys can catch me at the Black Rose if you need me.
I'll hand everybody their share of the money.
Right.
Beautiful. And that is a successful investigation.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
I like it.
You did it.
That's fun. I like the system, if I'm being honest. I thought that was a
Those
good
enemies
system.
don't play around, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels
it's nice
like a
to,
real
like,
threat
have-
for sure.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
the
definitely survival.
skill side more.
Mhm.
I think it's more of a skill system. It's pretty fun.
The skill side,
I
it
felt
did really
less
well.
threat fighting a dragon than I did fighting that ghoul, or whatever you're calling it.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty deadly. And I was getting real lucky. I don't think I missed very often.
Mm-mm.
Half the time I wasn't even looking at what his successes were because I was rolling like fives. I was like,
Crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I was not rolling fives. I was rolling 75s.
the D100 is my die, dude. Anytime I get that, it's a great time.
Well, I'm glad I had a damn gun, fellas. Jeez, that would have taken a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the gun was
That was
clutch.
gonna be real bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if none of us had combat.
But anyways, we'll probably do a nice big review on this after the fact. We'll get together, talk about what we like, what we dislike. But thanks for all of those that joined in on the stream and those watching on YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe. It really helps us out. We greatly appreciate it. And let us know what you think. Let us know what other systems you'd like us to catch on. All right. Until next time.